Photos, please, no photos, no, G's, no, please, no photos. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she icy. Freeze, photo, please, no photos, no, G's, no, please, no photos.
It's the district opener here at Gerald Prim Stadium in Sulphur Springs. Entered the season with little expectations from outside sources, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats have garnered attention, going 4-1 to start the season and turning some heads along the way. With district play opening tonight, both teams' records are out the door. They're both 0-0 and looking to see who can get one step closer to earning a playoff berth here tonight. Thank y'all for joining us here on Chad's Media and Front Porch News. For those of you who have been hanging out with us already this year, welcome back and thank you. For those of you tuning in for the very first time, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by my partner, Ryan Humphreys. Ryan, district play is here. We're halfway through the season, and the Wildcats are 4-1.
Tyler, it was too long since the last time we've done this. Much needed bye week last week for the players, for us. But, man, I'm happy to be back at the Prim tonight. And it's district. This is the absolute most exciting time of the year for high school football.
Absolutely. Like you said, we had that whole extra week, and we're just waiting. We're waiting for the district opener, but we're here. We have a ton to get into throughout the pregame portion of this show. Thank y'all so much for being with us. Before we get started, though, I do want to give a huge thank you to the people responsible for the pregame show. That is our good friends at Commercial Glass and Mirror, the good people at Toby Boatman Garage Doors, and of course our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire. Don't go anywhere. We have a ton to get to, and we'll be telling you more and more about them. But we've talked about it's a district opener. We're playing Community, and I feel like Community, to an extent, kind of a similar team to Sulphur Springs coming into the year. They were predicted to finish fourth and make the final playoff spot. But you were predicted fourth. You're 3-2 right now. You're coming off a pair of really big wins. I mean, if I'm Community, I'm feeling good coming into district. I feel like. Yeah,
and something that's also similar about Sulphur Springs and Community is the fact that Sulphur Springs, primarily a 5A team in history,
right?
Now playing 4A, whereas Community, primarily a 3A team,
right?
Now playing 4A.
When I was in high school at Rains, they were in our district, which was a 3A.
Exactly, and I don't actually know this, but I'd be willing to bet that Sulphur Springs and Community have never played in football.
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact, but yeah, it's going to be a unique night. Obviously, a new opponent. We've played a couple teams that Sulphur Springs is familiar with, but I think that it's going to be a good football game tonight. Obviously, both teams are 0-0.
Right.
It doesn't. 3-2 is irrelevant. 4-1 is irrelevant. That is all out the window. Tonight is about going 1-0 in district play.
Absolutely, like you said, there are no district standings at the moment. But if you were to look at the preseason portion of it, a lot of really good teams in this district, man. Anna and Kaufman both off to really good start. Sulphur Springs also 4-1. Community 3-2. I mean, there's some really good teams in this district so far. Looking at Community, who we're playing against tonight. They're a different team than Sulphur Springs in the sense a very, very, very run-heavy team, which we're going to see a lot of this district. Anna runs the ball a lot. Kaufman, Paris. Tonight's going to be a good gauge for, I feel like, how the rest of this season might go.
Well, something that Community has over a lot of the teams that they play, and I'm kind of watching pregame, and I played a couple teams like this in my playing days, but they're going to kind of run that triple option, more gimmicky type things, and what that does to an opposing defense is they've only got 5 or 6 days to prepare for that. Mm-hmm. The practice, the anticipation leading up to defending that is challenge. It's a challenge, and it's not necessarily because it's hard or it's complex to pick up, but the scout team this week, offense, they don't know how to run the triple option. They're reading play cards. Hey, you go here, you fake here, you fake here. It's going to be a lot of that. So I think that the Blue Barrage is going to have a mental test tonight.
And to your point, at this level anyway, I would bet most of those guys have never seen this type of offense before. So again, even if it's not a huge,
and assuming that this is assuming that this is a program offense, they've been running this offense since they were in middle school, so they know the triple option.
Right.
You got your wide backs, you got your tailbacks, your quarterback is here. It's going to be a challenge tonight. I really believe that.
Now, I do want to talk a little bit more about that offense. We keep saying very run heavy. I believe, unless I'm misremembering, they have like less than 350 passing yards on the season.
Yeah.
But they do have an incredible runner in Quentin Hall. He's a player who's got a couple scholarship offers. It's mainly for his play at safety.
Right.
But a heck of a running back, averages just shy of 100 yards per game, has 11 rushing touchdowns already. He's rushed for 155 once already. we're going to be seeing a lot of him tonight.
Yeah, and I've got a close friend on the community coaching staff, and I kind of asked about him, and so what's the deal? Why is he not getting offers as a running back? He says that he is a very talented safety, and that's kind of where he's garnered the most interest. But at running back, he's not overly fast, he's not overly big, but he just does things well. He just gets positive yards and has strung a couple games together.
Which I do want to mention, I think for the more casual viewer, they might hear that, but like you see that kind of thing all the time. Even right here, you saw Larry Pryor, who was being recruited as a safety, but was still a great quarterback.
Right.
You didn't play quarterback in college, but you were still a great high school quarterback. You see that kind of thing fairly often.
Well, I mean, in high school football, your best athletes can do the most things. Right. I mean, look at CJ Williams. Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Right. I know he played safety last year, and so you're going to have that. That's. I mean, it just shows great versatility, and I think that the community is going to show that tonight.
Absolutely. We got a lot to talk about with the Wildcats, but before we do, want to give a huge thank you to our friends at Commercial Glass and Mirror, which is owned, of course, by our friend David Gideon, who joined us in the press box. He is the father of 3 different Wildcat athletes, including Gage, who is currently a key player on the Wildcats golf team. If you're looking for the best residential and commercial glass replacement services around, call Commercial Glass and Mirror at 903-885-2661. Ryan, time to talk about our Sulphur Springs Wildcats. It's been a minute since they played, as you mentioned, but the last time we did see them play was right here at homecoming. It was a great game, and I want to start by talking about that game's Slaughter's Barbecue player of the game, CJ Williams. He was incredible, as you referred to it as the trifecta. That is wild.
Yeah. Well, I would say there's a good chance he doesn't throw a touchdown tonight, but I'd love for him to surprise me. But I would definitely say all bets are off for him not to catch a touchdown and run a touchdown tonight. At this point, I would say CJ's getting in the end zone. He showed that he's that type of playmaker.
To that point, he wasn't there for week 1 and was very limited in week 2. So looking at just 3 games, week 3, 4, and 5, he had a total of 17 catches, 208 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns, on top of 105 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown. That's 6 total touchdowns.
And you're not counting a 75-yard touchdown that got called back in the Hallsville game. And
that's another
just an absolute dynamic player. That's a guy that he's going to get next level attention. He's got some offers already. I think that he's out to prove something, that he can handle the load. He can handle touching the ball 20 times a game. He can handle that. He's that type of player, and I think that in district we're going to see that maybe even more than we've seen before.
Oh, absolutely. And not to mention, just from where we're at up here, it looks like there's going to be some differences with the offense. It looks like Malachi Rowland not suited up tonight, who is a big part of the offense and everything. They did call up Dedrick Rose-Luke from JV, it looks like. But just from your best guess, we obviously haven't got to see it yet, but how much do you think that changes the offense?
I think that there's a good chance that you see CJ at running back more. I think that Dedrick is going to be able to kind of spell CJ in some spots. Malachi, obviously, the first 2.5 weeks of the season, really the offense ran through him, and he's had multiple 100-yard games, and so that's a big loss for the Cats tonight. Brady Driver, he can always use his feet. He did that really well early in the season. Mm-hmm. He's kind of. Not that he hasn't run well the last couple weeks, but he's thrown more the last couple weeks. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be more of the same with the Sulphur Springs offense tonight, just kind of sharing the love. That was one of my Humps keys to victory 1 week. Jackson Hare, Cooper Faircloth, Skylar Lewis. I mean, there's plenty of options here tonight.
Absolutely. I do want to talk about, of course, and we've got Humps keys to victory coming after we preview the Wildcats. So I don't want to get too ahead of the future or into the district, but non-district play is over. And I want to ask you, if you were to look at just the first 5 games of this season, just the non-district portion of it, what grade would you give the Wildcats to this point in the season?
A+. I mean, just simply based off of expectations alone, and that's not me talking down on what I thought the Wildcats were capable of. That's simply, hey, we went 0-10 last year. And to be 4-1 going into the bye, first game of district tonight. What more could you possibly ask for? So you got to go A+. I don't know if it's the defense that's led us this far or the offense that's led us this far, but we're playing really well.
Playing very well. And to your point, to me, it's not even just looking at the results, but I think if you were to go back 5 weeks from now and you were to make a checklist, what are all the things I want to see before I get to district? I feel like you've seen every single one of them. Really early in the season, let's learn how to win. Let's learn how to do it on the road. In the Hallsville game, you got down quick and big, but you didn't, you stayed in that game, which is something we didn't see from him in the past. Then you went to Van Alstyne, you learned how to win. In the homecoming game, it was kind of the closest thing you're going to get to a district or a playoff atmosphere, and you won in it. I mean, I feel like if you're Coach Faircloth and his staff, you've seen pretty much everything you would have wanted to.
And I think you said it, learning how to win. That was the biggest thing for the first half of the season. A lot of these kids had never experienced a varsity win, let alone any of the situations you're talking about. They had never experienced a varsity win. Now they've won 4 out of the last 5. And you kind of have that feeling of, hey, we can do this. This isn't something that's a fluke. We are this good. We can handle the week-to-week grind of district.
Now, you talked about a little bit earlier, is it the offense, is it the defense? They've both been great. And we've already talked a little bit about, the defense having a test tonight, seeing something they've never seen before. They also will not have Nick Cantillo. He got injured in the last game. He's a big part of that, especially being an interior defensive lineman. Going against a really run-heavy team, what kind of adjustments will they have to make without him there?
Yeah, well, tonight you're just going to have to trust your eyes, Tyler. You can't – I'm not saying don't react fast because you got to fly to the ball, but there are going to be some gimmick moments tonight when a team runs the triple option. You see Army, you see Navy, teams like that in college football. You got to trust your eyes. You have to play smart, because if you fill a gap and the ball carrier's not there, the ball is going somewhere. And so the defense is going to have to fly around but also play smart. I think that we're going to have to rely on guys like Ty Bobby, Riley Hammonds, Austin Chaney, guys in that secondary to come down and make tackles.
I agree with you. I do want to ask, running that type of offense, I think it's fair to believe that if they're having success with it, it'll probably be long drives. They'll probably have the ball for a long period of time. You've talked a lot about starting fast. If you're looking at the offense, how important do you think that is? Because let's say you don't score in your first couple drives, but they do. They've had the ball for a long time. That could, I think, maybe create a sense of panic.
So what happens in these games, Tyler, and again, I bring up the Armies and the Navies of the world. They want to play the score even or in front. Mm-hmm. Once they get behind, they feel like they're behind the 8 ball because they don't throw with success. So if Sulphur Springs can start out fast, get up 7-0, 14-0, whatever it may be, Nevada community is going to start pressing and maybe start throwing when they're not necessarily capable of it. Their offense, their bread and butter tonight is going to be running the rock. It has been all season, and the second they get away from that, Sulphur Springs will pull ahead.
Now, we will get to Hump's keys to victory in just 1 second. The last thing I want to ask you is, a lot of the time when we win the toss, we choose to defer, put our defense out there first, and I love it when they do that. The Blue Barrage has done a great job, but given the difference in style of play, is this an instance in which you would maybe do the opposite, or do you stick with that approach?
No, I think you trust it. I think that if that's your MO, if that's what we're going to do, we feel like the defense starts off the best. They set the tone the best. I'm sending them out there. Of course, who knows what the coin toss will be tonight. You and I always say that tails never fails, but I'd bet that if Sulphur Springs wins the toss, they'll continue to defer.
I agree. Ryan, we are almost ready for Hump's Keys to Victory, but first I want to tell you about our friends at Toby Boatman Garage Doors. They are a family-owned and operated business that has served Hopkins County and surrounding areas for 20 years. They provide high-quality and long-lasting work, which you can find examples of on Facebook. Call or text 903-348-6170 for all your residential and commercial garage door needs, including installation and repairs. No matter how big or small your job is, Toby Boatman Garage Doors will fix you up. Ryan, we've hyped it up. It's time for everyone's favorite segment of the pregame show, Hump's Keys of Victory.
Tyler, number 1 tonight, and we've already touched on this, but it's a new season. It is a new season. It's district play, and 4-1 for pre-district is outstanding. That is far more than what a lot of people expected, but that's out the window. You can't dwell in the past. Tonight is about going 1-0, and that's my 3rd Hump's Key to Victory. We'll get there. Number 2, Tyler, we've got to continue to get better, okay? Just because we're 4-1 on the season does not mean that we're done. We're not done progressing. We always talk about on the way up. We don't want to plateau. We want to continue to reach that peak. We've got to tackle better. We've got to throw and catch better. We've got to limit silly penalties, okay? All things that we can improve on. Continue to play better on special teams. We've done that every week.
To your point, I feel like they really have
Continue to improve. And Tyler, number 3, Tonight's about going 1-0. It's about going 1-0. Nothing else in the world matters except tonight. Your season changes if you lose tonight. What next week's outlook changes if you start out 0-1 in district. It's not a 1 week season in the sense that the year's over if we lose, but it's a 1 week grind and fight. Because you got to win those district games, and that's how you get in the playoffs, Tyler.
I agree, man. It is almost time for us to go down to the field. You and I will get to sit down, but first I want to tell you about our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. Ryan, like I said, I think it's time for us to take a seat and let's go down to the field, man.
Past 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us on your ride home. Stay tuned. We got some brand new music heading your way on the other side.
You sure look like you could use some help.
I sure could. I'd appreciate it.
I used to have a truck just like this.
I've had this one probably 20 years. It sure has been good to me.
We're a fourth family too.
I sure appreciate you helping me like this. By the way, my name's Charles.
Glad to meet you, Charles. I'm Brian. You be careful going home now.
All right, you do the same.
At Brian Tolliver, we're along for the ride.
Hello, Hopkins County business owners. The Wildcat football team sure has gotten off to a great start, and our live broadcast has been a hit. Now it's your turn to join in with us for our next round of live sports coverage, including basketball, soccer, baseball, and my personal favorite, Lady Cat softball. With thousands of fans tuning in each week, let's support our Wildcats and your business. Contact me at Chad's Media today and help us cheer on even more of our Wildcat athletes.
Ryan, we are getting close to kickoff, dude. Just under 12 minutes. We've got to be on patrol as always for the different tunnels and everything. And Community's got an interesting one.
Kind of got the arrowhead. I don't know. I give it maybe a 6 out of 10.
I was going to go in that same range.
Okay, it's okay.
I like it, and it is unique, and I give props for the uniqueness of it.
I like the helmet.
Yeah.
I want a helmet.
See,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
also like a helmet.
I like the helmet. Or if you could get the ones that are like life size of the mascots. Like I've seen people run out of full size
like a tiger or a lion.
Yeah.
I will say, and maybe it's just that we got a little bit spoiled by homecoming last time. And I always forget, even though it's only like 10 minutes to kick off, you look up and you're like, there's not that many people. And then by the time they do kick off, it looks packed. But it does not look like there's near as many people here tonight.
No, there's not. But I still have faith that it'll continue to fill up. But I bet they'll be loud tonight. I bet they'll be loud. I saw some pictures of the pep rally today. It looked to be fun.
What was your take on the pep rallies when you were playing? Did that help you get in the zone, or was that just part of the?
I felt like it was just part of
the.
I just felt like it was part of the Friday experience. I did like them, but no, I don't feel like it helped me, get mentally prepared.
That's fair.
But it was always fun though. I like that stuff.
That's fair. Again, I want to give a huge thank you to our pregame sponsors, Commercial Glass and Mirror, Toby Boatman Garage Doors, and Discount Wheel and Tire. Ryan, something we've been doing here lately, we already mentioned that CJ was last game's Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. I also want to point out he was back for 3 weeks, essentially, and he has won the Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game twice in those 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of showed that we could give it to him every game. But if he throws and catches and runs another touchdown tonight, we're going to give it to him again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think we do like to mix it up. We do like to, spread it out, spread it around, but You got to give it to whoever it was that night. Do you have any guesses for who's tonight's is going to be?
Man, Tyler. I said last week that it'd be a defensive player.
Yeah.
I was wrong. But I'm going to go Jackson Hare. I'm going to go Jackson Hare.
Still in my pick. That's exactly who I was going to go with as well. Something I want to point out. Kicker Yuri Santa Cruz got very close.
He did.
If CJ wouldn't have had the trifecta, there's a strong chance he wins that instead.
Yeah, what did Yuri have? 2 tackles?
Yes.
A field goal. He was 100% on PATs.
And dropped it inside the 5 3 different times on the kickoff.
Right. Yeah, special teams was rocking last week.
Yeah.
Ellie had a lot of film to watch, special teams wise.
They did. We have less than 9 minutes to kick off, and of course, for those of you who have never been with us, obviously during the national anthem and everything, Ryan and I will step aside. I guess I haven't given my official pick or prediction yet, huh? Because you went defense last time, I'm gonna go defense this time. I'm gonna go with Riley Hammonds to win. I guess to win the Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. I want to tell y'all about Slaughter's Barbecue. It was founded in 2015, and they are known for re-energizing the way people eat and enjoy craft barbecue in Northeast Texas. They take pride in their ability to discover the most unique flavors from different regions of the culinary world and incorporate it into their barbecue dishes. You can visit them on Gilmer Street Wednesday through Saturday. They open up at 10 and then they close whenever they run out of food, which sometimes is very quickly. I also have been getting a little bit of flack for I was hyping up the boudin very much. People keep calling me the boudin dude now, so I'm not. Their boudin's amazing. If that makes me a boudin dude, I'll be a boudin dude. That's fine with me.
Tyler, with 7 minutes to go, I want to talk a little college football. Last weekend. Okay, and I just want man, I feel bad for all of the SFA alum that are listening to this broadcast, because it would really suck to be you, if I'm being completely honest. 11 years in a row, SFA has fallen short to big brother Sam Houston. This year, SFA thought they had it. It looked like they had it. They should have had it, but Sam Houston prevailed, and it was the sweet end to a great rivalry.
Dude, I have to let you know, I have a handful of friends. I'm actually in a group chat with that all went to SFA, and they do watch, they do support, and they don't love it when you
yeah, well,
when you talk about it.
They don't really have anything to say to me, I'll be honest with you.
If you don't like it that much, do something about it.
Right. Yeah, no, but that was fun. I was in the building for that one down in Houston, so a lot of good memories there. Tyler, the Red River rivalry, that's a mouthful. That's this weekend. State Fair. I'm sure there's some people going to that.
Are you a big State Fair guy?
I've been one time.
Really?
I've only been one time.
I don't know why. I would have guessed that you were. Granted, you've been gone for a while, but
yeah,
not gone. But
it's cool though.
It's not around here.
It's neat.
I like to go once every few years, especially go try all the different foods and everything.
I will take the Longhorns this weekend. Of course, I would never pick OU in anything.
At the same time, though, Texas doesn't wear the color purple, so I'm not sure. If they were a purple team, you would have to go all in. You look at K-State and TCU, the color purple.
Right.
If only my LSU Tigers could play OU, I think they'd be good. All right, it looks like we're getting close to the Wildcats getting ready to run out of the tunnel. I'm hyped, man. It's the district opener. We've been waiting.
Give me a score prediction
for tonight.
Yeah.
So, Sulphur Springs has scored a lot of points here recently. They've won each of their last 2 games by 20 or more. I'm going to say they keep that streak going tonight. They're actually a 15-point favorite, according to Dave Campbell. So I'm going to keep it up. I say they win by 20.
Okay, I'm going to go 38-17.
21. So we're right there on that same page.
38-17. It's my final. Sulphur Springs, of course.
Of course. And here we go. Here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats ready for the district opener. So we lost the H. It's just SS now. It was SSH or SHS. Just going with the SS this time. I kind of like that. I like just having the 2 S's.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't notice that, but I'm glad that it's fixed.
Yeah. I am as well. All right, the clock no longer is counting down. I think we're about to get ready for the national anthem and the prayer and coin toss and everything. So like I said, Ryan and I will be getting out of the way so we can tune in for that. And we'll be back for kickoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing or stand if you're not already up. For our invocation will be given by sophomore Graham Mayo from Sulphur Springs High School. And then remain standing for our national anthem by the Sulphur Springs High School Wildcat Band under the direction of Mr. Spencer Hemmer.
Good afternoon, Wildcats. Please bow your head and join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come here today to watch our fellow students, friends, and families play tonight's game. I pray that you have a hand over every player's shoulder and keep them safe throughout tonight. That you show yourself through them on that field. May they play with kindness and understanding in their heart. And I pray that you so graciously give each player the strength and perseverance that they need tonight to finish the game. That with your power you help them show the respect, honor, and the spirit of sportsmanship. Thank you for the coaches and staff that work hard and strive for this team and our school districts to be the best they can be. Lord, I want to thank you for giving us this time to come together as a community to show these Wildcats just how much we support them. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunities you give us every day to be here and encourage others with the grace you've given us. I pray that you bless this game with safety and encouragement of the teammates and the fans, and I pray that you look over Carson Hicks' family, fiance, and friends tonight. I pray that you are with them and keep them in good health. In your precious name we pray. Amen.
Start the roll. 4K, take your shit down. One up. One, ready.
'All right, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats have won the toss and elected to receive. So Sulphur Springs will be getting the ball first tonight. Ryan, it took us up until October, but it finally feels like football season. It's nice and cool out there. It's almost like we called our friends at Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service. They're locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience and look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs.
Tyler, here we go, man.
Let's do it.
District opener, 0-0.
And you get the ball first. Looks like they've got a trio of people back there to receive. Riley Hammond, CJ Williams, and Jackson Hare. And Jackson Hare will be the one with it. Getting up to the 20. Going to be stopped right at the 20, it looks like.
A lot of blue and white and yellow out there tonight.
A lot
of blue and gold.
How many times have we said it almost looks like a spring game?
Yeah, a couple times this year for sure. You know, Tyler, here you want to start out with points. I mean, plain and simple. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out. But points on the first drive of the game is huge for momentum.
Now, to the point you made earlier in the night, we might be seeing more of CJ in the backfield. He is lined up at running back at the moment. Got Jackson Hare, Cooper Faircloth, and Skylar Lewis lined up at receiver.
And I think that's, you know, I think you're going to see this a lot tonight.
I think so as well. Going to give it to CJ on the first. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. I think so as well. We might see a lot of that. Of course, we do have Rose Luke. Very well might see some more of him tonight. I'm sure they'd still like to get CJ involved at receiver.
The community band rocking out the Seminole, Florida State Seminole chant.
The community Braves. Brady going to be empty this time.
You can see a lot of that too.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of that too.
Keeping it himself. Trying to make something happen. He's got some room
Pretty
there.
good little run there. Seems like Nevada's flying to the ball though.
Yeah, it really does. Like, I mean, to your point, they stopped CJ on the first carry, and then they definitely get to Brady there. But that's going to make it 3rd and 3 from the 20.
Brady did get more than I thought he did there.
Yeah, a gain of
3rd.
7.
Yeah. This is a big play for Sulphur Springs though. Like I said, 3 and out is not ideal. That's not what you want. Looks like we could be getting another empty set here, and the empty set thing. It's good in some spots. Sometimes it's nice to have that personal protector in the backfield. Now they do have Matt Mitchell at running back, which that might be exactly what we're going to see, kind of a 6th blocker, if you will.
Sulphur Springs play clock was running out on him, so I had to go ahead and call the timeout. First time out of the night. We'll be right back.
My name is Mitchell Bond. I'm from Greenville, Texas. I'm a military veteran. I served from 1965 through 1968. Tour in Korea. Last year I was a victim of a hit and run. I was transported to the hospital and have had to go through treatment. The medical bills started piling up. I reached out to Roper and White because of their compassionate reputation. They understand the human aspect of all of this, and it's not just a case to them. Roper and White were able to recoup all expenses. I am so grateful I chose Roper and White.
Ryan, that was by far the quickest timeout we've seen in a game so far this season. Sometimes we don't see any in the first half.
Right.
But 3rd and 3 from the 28.
We are going to have Matt Mitchell in the backfield.
Fakes to give, and that is incomplete. Just kind of in between Jackson and CJ there.
Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication with Jackson and CJ Williams potentially. It's going to be 4th and short. I imagine they'll bring on the punt unit. Looks like Brady Driver is going to continue to do the punting duties.
Yeah. Don't quote me on this, but that might be the first time they've 3 and outed on their first.
I don't know that that's correct, but it feels like that could be correct.
I definitely can't remember a time in which they opened the game with a 3 and out.
Yeah, not a great drive there. Great drive for community, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Only wasted a minute and a half. 10:29 still in the first.
Kind of a line drive punt.
Yeah, it kind of is. That could get tough.
Oh,
and
wow.
he does return it, but
I would not recommend that.
No, granted, he did save a lot of yardage by doing that, but
yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
No? Ryan, I want to tell you about our friends at Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187. So Community going to be starting on the 27 with 10:15 left in the first. And that Quentin Hall we kept telling you about, that is number 10.
Look at this formation.
Yeah. They do give it to Hall in the first play, and the blue barrage. He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, I don't believe. If he did,
they've been working on it. They've been working on it all week, Tyler.
You're ready for that one.
Yeah, and that's the thing though with Community, they're gonna have, gain of 1, gain of 1, gain of 1. And then one breaks open and it's gain of 20, and
right.
that's kind of the MO of the triple option. You're gonna have plays that don't work,
and just like that, they're going right to the shotgun.
They're in the shotgun. Tyler, what in the wide world of sports is going on?
I know. Drop it back to pass. Pass is completed, and that is Landon Fields bringing them down immediately. Great coverage, great tackle.
I'm glad that Landon Fields is wearing his real number now. For the first couple of weeks he wore 27.
Yeah, the jerseys were throwing us off there for a while, but now we got the numbers. We know what's going on. Just like that, Wildcats were 3rd and 3, and now Community will be 3rd and 7.
I will say that all of Landon Fields' interceptions came in number 27.
You're right.
We're back in the shotgun, Tyler.
I'd have to bring back 27. 3rd and 7, rolling out. He's got the pass. It is complete. And that's going to be a first down for the Braves.
Charlie Ott on the catch.
Charlie Ott. I mean, that's exactly what you want there on 3rd and 7 if you're a Community. Get
now, Tyler, I'm not comparing the two, but you gotta admit that River Medlin, the quarterback for Community, very much favors Trevor Lawrence.
Yes,
very
you're
tall,
right.
very slender, got the long blonde hair.
Even built like him when you mention it. Oh, there's Quentin Hall. He's got the first down and then some. He's still going. Landon Fields finally wraps him up.
I'm telling you, Tyler, it's going to take a couple drives to pick that up. And there's going to be bad plays for Community tonight. But when you run the triple option, you put the defense in a bind mentally. And so, I mean, there's a variety of things that could have happened on that play. But that's what Community is trying to get. They want to put Sulphur Springs in vulnerable situations. And right there, that was a gain of 15 to 20.
Yeah, all the way from their own 42 up to the Wildcats' 38. And we got some, there's going to be a lot of that, I feel like,
Lots of pre-snap motions.
And another give. Wildcats wrapping them up after a gain of about 4 or 5. Yeah, to your point, I think it's going to be a lot of that. And, their drives are going to take a long time, and the longer they have the ball, the better for them.
Well, and that's the thing. It's going to be a quick game tonight. If they're running primarily, and when they do throw, they're throwing and catching. I mean, we're already down to 7 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah.
And Sulphur Springs had 3 plays.
Yeah, you're right. We even saw a timeout, and it's still one of the fastest.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some more pre-snap
motion. That's not even a real formation, I'll be honest with you.
Another give to Hall. Wildcats, the blue barrage.
I mean, that's not the wishbone. That's not the wing T. That's not the flex bone. That was the Community. I don't even have a snappy name for that.
Oh.
The Community shuffle. I don't know.
Great play by senior Drew Hodges there on the wrap-up. So another 3rd and 6. They've already had a 3rd and 7. We saw him in the shotgun then. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6. What do you expect to see here?
I would think that this is a shotgun spot. But, it is. Okay, I was going to say you might not go shotgun if you are going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's fair. Dropping back. The pass is out to Quentin Hall. It is complete, and he's staying on his feet. That is Austin Cheney bringing him down. Ryan, I want to point out, Quentin Hall, their primary running back, but when they're in the shotgun, he was lined up at receiver there.
And again, it's just, he's getting college offers at safety. He's obviously just a versatile guy.
Very much a CJ type of player, like you mentioned
right. Yeah,
in the pregame show.
Your best player is going to do the most things.
All right, now 4th and 2 from the 30. Do you think they go back into their primary offense?
You absolutely go back into the primary offense. You make the defense uncomfortable, make them feel like they've got to tackle a guy that doesn't even have the ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge play for the Wildcats defense. Hall.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Some of these formations, Tyler, I mean, you've got double sniffer. We call it the B-back when Sulphur Springs does it. These aren't even B-backs. These are, kind of an old term would be a sniffer. You're behind the offensive line. They've got double sniffer, under center, handing it to the running back, kind of power eye.
I would say, how often do you see that? But Paris runs a fairly similar.
This is weird. These are not.
This is more, but
typical formations.
They kind of run a veer or a wing tee.
I mean, they've got 6 offensive linemen in there right now, Tyler.
Yeah, you're right. And just another gain of 4 or 5 there, maybe 3 or 4.
We are down to 5 minutes in this first
this
quarter.
This thing's flying by.
3 passes, 3 completions. They're moving the ball on the ground. It puts Sulphur Springs in a bind, I'm telling you, because all Sulphur Springs wants to do, they want to get the ball, they want to chunk the rock, move the ball on the ground with CJ and score points. And right now, and I would think that community knows they don't have the athletes that Sulphur Springs has.
Yeah.
But this is how you combat that. This is how you combat that.
2nd and 8 from the 24. Less than 5 on the clock. Keeping himself dropping back for a pass. And that is incomplete. Ryan,
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, he's got a good arm, Tyler.
He does.
For a triple option team, I think he can sling it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I want to point out, you keep talking about how quickly this first quarter is going and everything, and that's kind of what I talked about earlier. If you struggle on offense, if they put a drive or two like this together, you're halfway through the second quarter, you might start to not panic, but feel that sense of urgency.
Well, okay, yeah. So let's say the community doesn't score here, okay? And Sulphur Springs gets the ball, and they go 3 and out again. Well, dude, it's gonna be a couple minutes into the second quarter before Sulphur Springs even thinks about getting the ball back.
Right. Again, out to Hall on 3rd and 8.
Man, he does not go down.
He does
Tyler.
not.
Strong kid.
And again on 3rd and 8, they were in the shotgun. He was lined up at receiver. I guess we're gonna see a bunch of that tonight.
So about 4th and 4, it looks like.
Yeah, got it right on the 20. First trip to the red zone for either team. 4th and 4 makes for a tough. Do you go back to the shotgun? I mean, what do you think? Because 4th and 4 is going to be tough from that formation, but you did get about 4 yards to the last 4th down. I don't know.
I'd be interested to know how much they're comfortable with running the quarterback. He's a big kid.
He's rolled out, but he hasn't ran.
Right.
So, yeah. 4th and 4 from the shotgun, dropping back, looking for Hall again. Incomplete. And that is huge for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think that he probably could have gotten upfield and converted on 4th down, but River Medlin throws a ball that, he had a good first drive there, but that's not the ball you want there.
Ryan, I know all the supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats are excited about that turnover and downs, including our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. They're a Mark of Excellence award winner. They've also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. I told you, they're such big supporters of the Wildcats. They're even located on Wildcat Way. Go give them a visit or give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go CJ. Wildcats starting their second drive from the 20. And a give to CJ on 1st down. And Ryan, that is a solid run on 1st down from CJ Williams. Gain of about 9 there. From our angle, when he's on this side and the chains are on the opposite sideline, it's tough to tell
Right.
how close he was, but gain of 9.
Tyler, we are down to 4 minutes.
I know.
In this first quarter.
This thing is flying by. CJ staying in the backfield. Could be play action. Pass out to Matt Mitchell. He's got it. And first down, Matt continues.
There we go. It was close.
It was. It doesn't matter if you need 9 yards, 2 yards. Matt Mitchell will get you the first down. So that got it. That gets it up to the 32. Like you said, 4:10 left in the first quarter.
I'm interested to see how much Quentin Hall plays defense tonight.
Yeah, a kid being recruited as a safety.
It looks like he is
out
almost
there
an outside linebacker. Yeah. Here's a screen.
And he's rushing quickly.
We got a whistle.
Yeah, so I don't know. That may have been a result that they knew the play was blown dead, but Quentin Hall got to the quarterback quickly.
Number 60 out.
False start.
Replay. First down.
All right, so that'll bring it back 5 yards. Always makes first down tough, but
yeah, it's just not where you want to be as a play caller. And you also ran the full play, so it's not like you can run that play again.
That is very true. You've already used one of your first
You've already
down plays.
seen it. Yeah.
That makes 1st and 15 from the 27. We keep saying it, but that clock is ticking, man.
It's rolling, man.
Could be some pre-snap motion. Another give to CJ. CJ, man, he runs hard, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of this tonight. You're going to get CJ running out of the backfield. You're gonna spread him out wide, maybe in some empty sets, get him on some single coverage.
I'm curious to see how much we see other players. We've already seen Matt Mitchell. We know that Rose Luke is out there. I'm curious to see how many other players line up in that position, like you said, to give CJ an opportunity. But you got back the yards you lost and then some, so it's going to make 2nd and 9.
He's got double B back in there. Cooper Fairclaw, Skylar Lewis outside.
Brady. And that one deflected. He was looking for Matt Mitchell.
You know, typically you don't want to roll out and throw across your body like that, but it looked like that was kind of a designed, maybe backdoor, can't really call it a screen. But Matt Mitchell was obviously expecting the ball there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious on a lot of those rollout plays, how many of them are by design or how many of them are a result of, just needing to. That one was so quick.
Oh, yeah. That was a rollout by design.
3rd and 9 from the 33. Just 2:52 left here in the first. CJ still in the backfield. Play action. And there's a screen. Out to CJ. Trying to make something happen. He's got the first down. CJ Williams. That was impressive.
And Tyler, I was actually about to say, that community sniffed that out well because I felt like with about 5 yards to go, they had him.
Yeah.
CJ finds a second burst and is able to convert. That's a huge conversion right there.
Man, to say he runs hard doesn't even feel like it. Like, it's very explosive.
Well, I'm telling you, Tyler, you don't convert that. You got to punt it away. Community gets the ball back, and it's 7 or 8 minutes left in the half before Sulphur Springs touches the ball again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what Sulphur Springs wants.
You're right. Down to 2:15 here in this first. 1st and 10 from the 45. Quick pass out to Skylar Lewis. He's got it and got about 5. I like those quick passes out there. Get the ball in Skylar's hands real quick.
Yeah, that's a jailbreak screen. You've got those, the right side of the O-line getting out there, trying to be a lead blocker for Skylar. You just got to catch it and get north, and he got 5 right there, so that's a positive play.
2nd and 5 right at the 50. Was that Skylar and Cooper as the 2 receivers? Another give to CJ. Followed the blockers and picked up about 3. That's going to make it 3rd and 2.
Looks like lots of double B back with Cooper. With Cooper and Skylar Lewis. All right, I can actually hear them on the sidelines. They're saying jumbo. So we're going to have 6 offensive linemen, 3 tight ends, Brady and CJ Williams
out there. Is this the Brady keep, you think?
This is actually a different formation than what we've seen, Tyler.
You're right. Just 1 minute
so they are
left.
Going to shift over. Oh, yeah, it's definitely Brady keep.
Yeah.
Definitely Brady keep.
And it is. Ooh.
That's going to be a first.
He's got it, yeah.
I don't love that spot.
Oh, I don't either because
Tyler.
I would have guessed he for sure had it, and then.
Oh, they're giving it to him.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
The spot made it look iffy.
High school line judges. They'll give that first down.
Right.
They'll give it to you.
Yeah, you got
it. It's somewhere there.
You got it.
Go ahead and move it. Because I thought he got it, but then looking at the spot, I didn't think he got it.
Right.
But he got it.
Yeah, I thought he for sure had it. Then we looked at the spot and said, I don't know.
Tyler, they just had to spice up Brady QB sneak.
Right.
What we've been seeing.
Brady looking for Jackson Ayers. He's going to have to keep it himself. Just maybe a little gain out of it. At least got back to the line of scrimmage.
So Tyler, let me tell you what that play was right there, okay? CJ Williams goes out in motion, clearly behind the quarterback, okay? They're going to fake the double pass. Jackson Hare is going to go vertical like we saw last week where CJ Williams threw a touchdown. You fake the double pass, pump it, you throw the pass to Jackson Hare, hoping that the DB's biting on that or the linebacker's biting on that.
Because for a fact Community saw that play on film last week.
Of course.
Brian, somehow, some way, it's already the end of the first quarter, still tied 0-0. I want to tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware, and IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology more accessible. I also want to tell you about our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your hometown realtor. Getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Katie was born and raised in Hopkins County and even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I. See how she can put you in a new home today.
Tyler, a couple of district scores for you. Obviously, district play has started. These are the scores we care about. We've got Anna 13-0 over Maybank. And we've got Kaufman 7-0 over Paris.
Nice.
So that I think Kaufman Paris is one to look out for. Those are two teams that we could certainly be in contention with standings wise.
I think that's the one to watch tonight. Brady, again, keeping it himself. And that's a solid gain on second down. That's going to make third a lot more manageable. Probably make it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Yeah, right at 3rd and 5. Now, Rose Luke was on the field for that play. Comes off the field, though. CJ once again in the backfield. He'll have Jackson Hare, Cooper Faircloth, and Skylar Lewis as his receivers with Matt Mitchell in the B-back. 3rd and 5 from the 40. Fakes to give to CJ, passes out to Cooper, but that one perhaps deflected, I think, maybe. Makes 4th and 5 from the 40.
It just depends here, Tyler. I trust the defense enough to go for it here.
I think I do as well.
You're not gaining a whole lot by punting it. If it's a touchback, it's about a net 20 yards, which just depends how you look at it. I think Sulphur Springs defense is fine. I think it's fine if we aren't able to convert this.
I agree.
So I'm good with going for it.
I think based on Brady's usual punts, he probably would drop it inside the 10 or so, but I like going for it here. That's what they're going to do. And it's an end route over to CJ. CJ's got some room. He's got the first down and then some. Great play call and great play by CJ. He's up to the 25.
Tyler, I'll tell you what. Matt Mitchell in the backfield right there. He blows up the edge rusher on the backside away from the handoff there to C.J. Williams. If he does not, that edge rusher is blowing up the exchange there. Probably a fumble. Who knows what happens. But Matt Mitchell with an impact block right there.
I love that play call. It's risky, but, man, when it works, gain of 13 and the first down.
Any play with C.J. on the outside is gonna be a good play.
I agree.
Yeah, but Big Sean Dial right there looked like he kind of cleared the way for that one.
CJ tried to get outside. Braves sniffed that one out quickly. It's going to make about 2nd and 10. We got multiple players with their helmets off.
On that one.
Please reset the play clock to 25 seconds.
And because CJ's helmet comes off, not necessarily because of that, but Rose Luke is out there now.
Be good to see him get some carries.
Yeah.
Good experience for him.
Believe just a sophomore.
He's just a sophomore.
Very, very, very good on JV. Granted, the JV as a whole has been very good, but
JV won last night. Freshman won last night.
They do give it to him. And that is a gain of, 4 or 5?
I feel like he's probably going to be pretty similar to Malachi, maybe a little less shifty, but he's also a little bigger. So that can have its benefits. But I think he's going to do just fine for however long Malachi's out.
I think so as well. And, he's just a sophomore. Malachi just a junior, I think for another year to come or so, you could see a combo of the two. It does make it about 3rd and 9, though, from the 26. Would love to get some points after converting on the 4th down. And that is already our second timeout of the night. The first for community. We'll be right back after the timeout.
about to get super busy. Are you tired and stressed? Do you need to get into a healthier routine? Let me help you. The FitWit meal planning program helps give your body the fuel it needs to live a healthier life during these busy times while helping achieve fitness goals and save money. It also fixes the confusion of, what should I eat? Let me help you find that better, healthier routine and to start feeling good about yourself so you can focus on what matters most. Follow FitWit on Facebook and Instagram and message me today to begin your journey.
3rd and 9 from the 26. Still tied 0-0. 10 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half, Ryan. This game is flying by. Looks like for the 3rd and 9, CJ will again be in the backfield. You got Skylar Lewis, Cooper Faircloth, and Jackson Hare. And, of course, Matt Mitchell is a tight end. Brady dropping back, looking for Skylar.
Oh, man.
That's tough. Thought maybe a little contact, but...
It was by both, I think.
Yeah. You see a lot of that on those type of plays. I did, too.
I thought he had it.
I did,
play,
too.
But one that Skylar Lewis is capable of.
4th and 9, so that would have made for a 43-yard field goal. That's tough. 9:56 left in the first half. We have seen Yuri Santa Cruz be very, very good this year, but of course they're lined up to go for it here on 4th and 9. From the 26, I mean.
Oh, yeah, you definitely go for it here if you're not kicking it.
Dropping back. He's going to keep it himself. Finally gets rid of it. Ooh! Skylar Lewis on the sideline. What a play.
There we go. I told you he was capable of that catch. And that one was much harder than the last play.
That man's a smooth criminal. I don't know if you've. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a great ball by Brady. Missing outside to put it to where nobody but Skylar Lewis can touch it. Skylar Lewis is able to looked like both feet in.
Yeah.
Looked like it was an NFL catch.
That was an NFL catch, and that puts him in the Bell Concrete red zone all the way down to the 12.
Got to count by 7 here, not 3.
Again, drop it back. Again, looking for Skylar. He's got it. Skylar Lewis with his, what is that, 2nd touchdown of the season, I believe, 3rd?
Skylar Lewis, he brings the juice. He's very animated. You need guys like that on your team, on your sidelines. I mean, he's living it up right now. I love it.
3rd career touchdown catch for Skylar Lewis. He made the big play on 4th and 9, and then the touchdown catch does make it 6-0.
Yeah, that's big time. That's big time. Good snap, good hold.
Some big time plays from a sophomore.
Good kick.
That makes it 7-0 here with 9:39 left in the first quarter. Wildcats and all their fans hungry for a win. For those of you who are just hungry, call our friends at Chick-fil-A. That's where everyone is the guest of honor. No matter your lifestyle or taste buds, grilled, fried, or spicy, there is something for everyone. Also, delivery and catering is available for all you hungry cats. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. Also, want to tell you about our good friends at Easley's Liquid Fertilizer and Custom Pasture Spraying. They're family owned and operated. They provide year-round custom agriculture spraying services of farms, ranches, and acreages owned by Rodney Easley. Easley's Liquid Fertilizer is a huge supporter of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, including Trent Easley, who's one of the coaches for your Wildcats. As an authorized dealer for Monty's plant and soil products, they can provide everything your crops and soil need. Their goal is to help farmers be more successful. Give them a call at not 903 at 214-837-2206.
Tyler, like I mentioned, man, I mean that puts community in a bind. They do not want to play from behind. They're not a throwing team. We did see them throw with some success, but I'm telling you, they're a run-first team, and run-first teams they don't want to play from behind.
Now, I want to point out to you, Yuri Santa Cruz doing the kicking on the PAT, but this is Brian Rodriguez on the kickoff. Rodriguez is a junior.
Would be real nice if you could pooch this thing in between how far the returners are from the
Oh, he
blockers.
booted that thing. He booted that thing, right?
He did. I'm glad that it bounced in the end zone and not out of bounds. But
I as well. I mean, we saw Yuri on 3 different occasions on that on the homecoming game, drop them inside the 5. Looks like Brian Rodriguez more than capable of doing that as well. So 9:36 left in the first half. If the game goes as quickly as it's been going so far, the people from Community will spend more time driving to and from the game than they will at the game.
How far is Community? Do you know?
It's in the hour range, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, we went there for softball playoffs this past year. And it is a give on first down. Blue Barrage doing a great job of wrapping them up. Ryan, the way they run their offense from where we're at, it's really kind of tough to see and that's the goal.
No
it's
question.
Tough to see what's going on, but
Tyler, another thing to notice is the quarterback goes over to the sideline every single play to get the play.
As someone who's covered a lot of 2A football in my life, I've seen that a lot. You don't see it a ton at the 4 or 5A level, though.
It's gotta take a toll on the quarterback, man. He's got to be a little tired.
Yeah, play action. It's a pass. It is complete, and that is going to be close.
Got to catch that and get upfield. Going back inside right there, could definitely get popped.
Yeah.
By the defense.
In that instance,
I think he could have got the first down.
You think so?
Is how I react. That's why I reacted that way. But 3rd and short. I wouldn't think that this is 4-down territory because then you really run the risk of getting down 14-0.
Yeah. And with as long as it takes you your offense, you might not get a chance to score again before the half. We'll see. And we won't be finding out just yet. That is a first down.
I will say they have limited negative plays. It seems that every play is going for 3 or 4 at minimum.
Yeah, to your point, with the ability to break something off at any given point, I think you're fine with 3 or 4 yards every single play.
Absolutely.
Now, if they do start having negative plays, it definitely makes that offense tougher to run. But as long as you keep getting positive yards,
you just have to accept it. I mean, that's who we are. That's what we're going to do. We're rocking with it.
Another give. He's got some yardage there.
Right there.
Yeah.
6 yards before he's touched.
I want to point out we have not seen Quentin Hall on this drive. I don't even see him out there.
Okay, yeah.
Number 10 for those of you watching at home.
Long defensive drive, but that is their best player. So
again, that is number 10 for those of you keeping score at home. 2nd and 4 from the 45. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. I like the way they huddle. Hey, you're good. You're good. We're gonna talk. 2nd and 4. It's a toss this time. Trying to work his way back in there. That is huge from Cole Haney.
It's good to have him back. He's been out a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, but great play from him there.
Tyler, a couple of score updates for you. We've got Anna 19-0.
Oh, wow.
Over Maybank. And we've got Kaufman 17-0 over Paris.
17-0.
Lots of shutting out tonight. We're up 7-0, 19-0, 17-0.
Yeah, a lot of shutouts. Some strong defensive performances. 3rd and 6, drop it back. And it is incomplete. No flags. So that'll make 4th and 6.
It's good defense by Landon Fields. It was a good ball by the quarterback, but just wasn't able to come up with it. Looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah, it looks like maybe had some help from Bo Loggins and Riley Hammonds over there. A couple of Wildcats in on that play. CJ will be the one to return. And Wildcats asking for a timeout before the punt. That's their 2nd of the half. We'll be right back.
Sulphur Springs takes their 2nd charge timeout of the half.
Are you a Class A CDL driver looking to join a team with excellent pay, opportunities for advancement, and family-centered? Bell Concrete is the company for you. Right now, we want you to drive for us, and we are looking for employees who desire a guaranteed 40-hour work week and full benefits after only 60 days. We believe that in taking care of our team, they will in turn take care of our clients. And for over 70 years, we have done just that, because that's the Bell Concrete way. Apply online today.
6 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the first half. Wildcats lead 7-0. It's 4th and 6 from the 43. Coach Faircloth asked for a timeout there, and they're definitely coming out in a different.
He asked for a timeout. I mean, he's running down the sidelines.
Yeah, that was.
Obviously, this is something that they hadn't seen on film.
Mhm.
Kind of the swinging gate in a punt formation.
Very curious to see.
Could snap to the up back here. They are going to punt it.
They're going to go ahead and punt. It's a good one.
It is a good punt.
Now the Wildcats get helped a ton with the bounce.
And right there,
that'd been
I think the Cats do the smart thing and just kind of play a safe return. Don't even put a return guy back. Have that 11th man up there to handle any funny business from the punt team.
I agree. Right here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give him a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. 1st and 10 from the 27. Wildcats have 6 minutes and 17 seconds to try to get on the board one more time. To give to CJ on first down. CJ with the first down. Breaks at least one tackle. Gets all the way up to the 40 for a gain of 13. And he gets the ball and he is gone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he gets north quick. Runs hard. Runs strong.
If anyone ever asks, what's the difference in quick and fast? That's quick. Now, he's also fast, but that's quick. Less than 6 minutes already in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 40. Another give to CJ. And another solid game.
Be interesting to see, what a college coach sees him playing. We had a guy at Sam Houston that his first year he played only receiver. His second year, the year we won the national championship, he played only running back, and now he's back to playing just receiver. And so I feel like CJ is that type of guy. Whatever best suits the offense, I think he's more than capable of doing.
Yeah, who knows? That could change even on a weekly basis, not just a yearly.
Well, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what's happening now. I mean, he's playing a lot more running back tonight. And maybe throughout district he will, with depending how long Malachi's out.
Maybe so. Another solid game for CJ there, and he does get the first down. It's been all about CJ on this drive, and there's already 2 first downs and already in community territory.
Yeah, community, they're going to be putting a bind here if Sulphur Springs goes up 14-0. I just don't know that they have the offensive firepower to keep up with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see that really being an issue in the second half.
It would require some great defense.
Well, they're going to start pressing. They're gonna get out of what they know, and then that's not what you want to do.
Ball up to the 46. Brady keeping himself this time. Back to the line of scrimmage and goes down. Still has the ball.
It seems like teams have decided that we're not going to let Brady Driver run on us.
Yeah.
Because I think earlier in the year he had a lot more success running the ball, and to me it seems like teams are maybe putting a spell player on him, not a hocus pocus Halloween spell on him, but it's called a spell. It's a guy that is just basically his responsibility is to watch the quarterback keep.
2nd and 9, 4:20 left in the half. You had me at hocus pocus. I'm a horror movie.
We are getting into the Halloween season.
Horror movie, but it's Halloween. Quick pass out to CJ. Still on his feet all the way up to the 35. That's going to make it close.
Looks like it might be enough for the first down.
It might be. It is. It is enough for the first down. Up to the 35. Getting close to that Bell Concrete red zone again.
Got Rose Luke coming into the game. CJ in the slot. Skylar Lewis outside. Cooper Faircloth, Jackson Hare. Jackson Hare, very man coverage at the moment.
Brady, again, keeping himself. Gained up about 4 there. It looked like he really wanted to find CJ and maybe just didn't like the look he had, but he definitely thought about it before taking off. Make, 2nd and 6? I will say we've only seen the 1 carry for Rose Luke so far, but it was an efficient one. I'd like to see more and more from him.
Man, I think in a second we're going to dial up one of these man coverages.
Yeah, I think so.
The safeties are playing they're playing at 10 yards. There's no way they can help over the top.
He was looking for it there. He's got, had Skylar Lewis on the sideline. He was trying to recreate
let that one get into his body. The last drive, he really stretched his hands out there and made a big time grab on the sidelines.
Yeah, he was trying to recreate that same look, just not quite able to do so. Looks like Chris Adams coming in for him. Another sophomore. Sophomore for a sophomore.
That's a good problem to have.
And a sophomore out there at running back. A freshman on the other side. Got some youth. Brady back there by himself on 3rd and 6. He's going to have options. He's keeping it himself. Brady! He's gone! Brady Driver, a 31-yard touchdown rush.
Just as I'm talking about teams kind of preparing more for Brady running the ball, Brady breaks off a QB draw, gets in the end zone for the Cats, and that puts Community in a really bad spot, Tyler.
Brian, that is his 5th rushing touchdown of the season and his 16th total. He's starting to rack them up.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
They're starting to find a rhythm on those.
Oh yeah.
That makes it 14-0. I know everyone here in Sulphur Springs loving that lead, and so are our friends at Hooten's Hardware in Emory. They feature brands that you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Stihl, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit them on East Linen Drive in Emory. Give them a call at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootenstihl.com. Ryan, here in just a minute, we'll be joined by Kirk Reams of Hooten's Hardware. But until then, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us on the live stream tonight. Some other people you can catch a live stream from this weekend is the Way Bible Church. They want to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can catch the live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church. Two and a half minutes left in the first half. Feeling good about your 14-point lead?
Yeah, no question. Ideally, Community is not going to let Sulphur Springs touch it again this half. But again, they're not a team that's going to score fast. And so, I don't know, man. Time is of the essence at some point.
Now that
big hit.
It was a big hit. It almost looked like it was going to be a really big return. Was that Braden Morris on the hit?
Braden Morris with a huge special teams tackle. It looked like he kind of had a hole there. Decent return, but yeah, Braden Morris laying the wood.
Getting it up to the 28. It almost looked like, I know I just said it, but it almost looked like it was maybe going to break it off for a pretty big return. Which, I mean, getting it to the 28's solid, but we'll see if they can go 72 yards in 2.5 minutes. And again, that pre-snap motion we were talking about. It's going to be a toss. The Blue Barrage wrapping them up quickly.
Yeah, the worst thing that can happen for Community here is Sulphur Springs touch the ball again and have the opportunity to go up 21-0 at the half. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we did use 2 timeouts there. I was going to say at some point we're going to call a timeout in hopes to get that ball back.
Yeah,
I don't know. Community gets the ball to start the second half, so they might be okay with just taking this thing to the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, if they could find a way to score and then get the ball again, that would be huge for them, but rolling out.
Oh.
Big sack for the Wildcats. Looks like that's Zach Thomas.
Yeah, Zach Thomas.
And who was the other one? Was it Drew Hodges, maybe? I think it may have been Drew
Looks
Hodges.
like Zach Thomas and Drew Hodges on the gang sack right there.
And speaking of, there is that timeout here.
Yep.
Speaking of, third one of the half for the Wildcats. We'll be right back for the rest of this half. Third and final timeout of the half for the Wildcats. Going to make third and very long. I would think Community more than happy to just run the ball here. Make sure Sulphur Springs has less than a minute and no timeouts once they return the punt. And I'm wrong. Drop it back to pass.
Got a throwback.
He's still going. Finally, they take him out, and it's close.
He got much farther than I thought he would get.
He's so close that even with that field position, I might would go for it.
I don't know, man. You cannot risk getting down 21-0.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
I agree. That's very risky, but and depending on the spot, it might not. Okay, it's not quite as close as I thought that was going to be. That's still going to make for a 4th and 3.
Yeah, they're going to let this thing run down. Probably take a time out of their own.
Well, because he got out of bounds.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
They are marking him out of bounds. Okay.
But it does. Well, they are back in that formation.
You can still take the delay of game if you are going to punt it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true, and which is what they are doing. No, they're using their third and final timeout.
Yeah.
Takes their second charge timeout of the half.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
Minute 28 left here in the first half. It's going to make it 4th and 3, and it looks like they are staying in that same formation, Ryan.
Yeah, you got to punt though. I'm telling you, you cannot risk Sulphur Springs.
Yeah.
Getting up 21-0. But the problem is a minute 15 is plenty of time.
Oh, they're faking it.
I cannot believe that they did that.
Seeing to sniff it out. He's got time for the pass. Brady with the deflection, so that is a turnover. Wildcats, no timeouts, but Tyler, they're on the 35.
I cannot believe that they just went for that. I mean, I'm all for gimmicky. You know, I'm all for trying to make a play, but if Sulphur Springs scores right here, they've got a minute and 20, balls on the 35-yard line going in, and you're down 21-0 at the half with a primarily running team.
Yeah.
You're not feeling great. I do not love that call.
Wildcats have a minute and 20 seconds to see if they can go 35 yards.
Hey, now change a subject. Talk about a cool effort of a play.
I love the
Snap
play.
to the up back, kind of the option pitch to the quarterback.
I do love the play.
Yeah, I don't love the timing though.
1st and 10 from the 35. Again, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Brady drop it back. He's rolling.
Should be smart with
throw
it.
That one away.
Be smart with it.
See if someone in the band can catch it. Someone in the band did catch it. Wow. We've seen a great catch from the stands. Now we're seeing a great catch from the band. 2nd and 10. Only a waste of 8 seconds. So they'll make it 1:12.
You've got plenty of time to run whatever you want to run here. I don't think that the clock is a big issue. You know, you don't have any timeouts, but if you are able to convert, obviously the clock stops. If you get out of bounds.
Yeah, as you always mention, you know, the first down stops it for a second, and then you can get out of bounds. 2nd and 10, Brady drop it back again. Some great pressure from Community, but he escapes. And he's going to get out of bounds after a gain of about 4. So it's going to make 3rd and 6, 1:04 left.
You know, Community send pretty aggressive pressure off the edge. A lot of plays. That can be a good thing or a bad thing. If Brady reads it quick enough, you know what you really want to do. You don't ever want to run away from the rush. You want to run into the rush because they're not able to change direction. And I know that sounds opposite, but I'm telling you, you want to run right at him.
Steer into the.
Yeah, you want to run right at him, make him miss, and then he, you know, typically there's nobody behind him.
Dropping back on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. So that brings up 4th and 7, 4th and 8. Exactly 1 minute left. You're only on the 33.
Boy, now I don't know what I like here.
I don't either. It's too far to kick.
Range.
Yeah.
It's too close to punt. But it's also 4th and 8. Hey,
You know,
the community coach obviously knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He had faith in his defense.
Now, if this were a more high-powered offense, I would maybe be a little more afraid, but I think you go for it here, maybe.
You know, again, they're not chucking the rock.
Now, to your point, you can take the delay of game, which it looks like they might do. That does make punting a little easier.
There you go. Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, that's going to bring it back to the 38. That definitely makes the punt easier.
Now you punt it. Now you punt it.
You know,
there you go. I like that.
Had you punted from there, and it would have been a touchback, it's a net gain of 13 yards. Now it's at least closer to 20.
But it also gives you more space to put it inside the 10.
That's true. And with the way Brady punts sometimes, you know, he gets that first bounce. It usually rolls a long way, but, I mean, if you could get there quickly, they look like they might be going for it. They're kind of lined up as if they are. And they are. It's a rollout. He's got CJ. CJ's got the first down.
Wow.
He's up to the 20. It's a first down Wildcats.
That's a lot of faith in your offense.
Even with the delay of game, got the first down.
I mean, you roll out. Brady throws a fireball down the field to C.J. Williams. That's a lot of faith in your offense. Big time conversion for Sulphur Springs.
Now the clock's rolling. 40 seconds left. You're on the 19 inside the Bell Concrete red zone. Brady rolling out again. Going to keep it himself. He's got, I believe, the first down, and he does get out of bounds. It's going to give him 32 seconds, and he's going to need less than 10 yards. And they might can get another score here. Once again, inside the Bell Concrete red zone. That is Grayson Reams checking in. As we mentioned at halftime, we will have Kirk Reams joining us as a guest. Very excited to hear from Kirk. 2nd and 1. So not quite the first down. 2nd and 1 from the 10. 32 seconds left. Brady rolling out again. Looking. Ooh. Gets pushed out of bounds. 3rd and 1. He was looking for Cooper. He's looked Cooper's way a couple times here tonight. 3rd and 1, what do you do?
You know, there's a couple things you could do. Obviously, running the ball has its risks, but if you wanted to, you could run it here, ensure that you get the first down, and then get up there and clock it.
Yeah, 26 seconds left. So
and then you have four snaps to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to do that, you really got to throw the ball here.
Now Brady's had success running it himself. Who knows? 3rd and 1. They do give to CJ. CJ's got the first down, but it's taking a long time to go down. Finally taken down. The clock at 19.
You're going to go spike it. Clock does stop for a second because there was a first down. You really don't.
Now
you don't have to spike
rolling.
it. Yeah,
they do spike it. So the clock, you lost 5 seconds in the process. So clock at 14. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5.
You know that's grounding, Tyler. It's if you spike it out of the shotgun formation, it's grounding. They would never call that. But I've in college we were a shotgun only team, and we would have to go under center to spike it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a little tidbit for you.
Yeah. I honestly did not know.
Again, they would never call that, but I mean, you see people do it all the time.
I almost made the comment. I've never seen them do it from the shotgun, so that would be why.
Yeah. No, I mean, I did it from the shotgun in high school, but according to my college offensive coordinator, that is intentional grounding.
I believe the words of your college offensive coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, like we said, we've got a great halftime show coming up here in just a second. We've got Kirk Reams joining us, and then of course we want to make sure that y'all get to see the Wildcat Band and the Blue Blazes. A lot of people tuning in every week to see the halftime show.
Tyler, this first half has not even lasted an hour.
Has it not?
No.
Wow.
No.
2nd and goal from the 5. All lined up to the left. Brady rolling out. Looking, and that is out. 3rd and goal. 9 seconds left. I mean, you still got time for 2 plays.
Yeah,
They just got to be quick.
I would think they'd probably kick it on 4th.
You think so?
Take the 3. Yeah, we've been kicking the ball well.
Yeah, and that does
but-
make it a 3-score game.
Right. You just, whatever you do here, it has to get into the end zone. If you're tackled, let's say Brady runs and he doesn't score, it's going to be the end of the half.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Whatever you do, it either has to be incomplete or a touchdown.
Yeah, you have to score here or incomplete, like you said.
So now CJ's lined up on the outside. Rose Luke, the running back. He's looking CJ's way. CJ Williams! What a catch!
Tyler, that's just my guy versus your guy, and we think our guy's better. That's all that is. Big time throw, big time catch. And it's harmless. There's nothing that can go wrong there. If you throw it high enough, the defender he can't have any impact on that. I mean, throwing a back shoulder ball like that to CJ Williams is almost unfair.
The second he got that snap, he knew he was going to CJ, and they got it done.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
It's good. 21-0. There's just 4 seconds left in the half. CJ Williams with his 5th receiving touchdown of the year and his 7th total. Real quick, before we finish this half, I want to tell you about our friends at Mayo Appliance Services, providing service calls, diagnostics, and repair for all home appliances with fast, affordable, and reliable service guaranteed. Located in Sulphur Springs, Mayo Appliance Services provides in-home service to all surrounding areas for repair of dishwashers and dryers, stovetops and ovens, refrigerators and ice makers, dishwashers, you name it. For more information, call 903-951-4500 or visit mayoapplianceservices.com to see how they can help you today. And of course, I want to tell you about our friends at D&B Loans, your hometown loan specialist and tax repair. Located on Gilmer Street, they're family owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. As the mother and grandfather of Matthew Clark, I know they're loving this 21-0 lead.
Tyler, you got to figure that community's going to look back and, I don't know. I'm really second guessing going for it on 4th there.
Yeah, you did say you got a punt in that situation.
I just don't like the thought of being down 21-0.
If there had been 4 less seconds, they would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those
Right.
kids in their mutt.
Right.
Pooch kick is returned. And I would think, he's
boy.
got some room on the
Get him
outside.
down.
Just got to get him down.
There we go.
And they finally do. That does it for the first half here in Sulphur Springs. Again, we are almost ready for our halftime show. I want to tell you, which is brought to you by Brian Tolliver Ford. At Brian Tolliver Ford of Sulphur Springs, they understand that your time is valuable. That's why they provide options to make your next purchase or lease more convenient. Visit BrianTolliverFord.net to see how you can make your next purchase from home. There's a number of reasons to choose Brian Tolliver Ford, including money-back guarantee, exceptional customer service, trade-in appraisal, and online purchase. Visit Brian Tolliver Ford on Gilmer Street in Sulphur Springs or give them a call at 903-459-5031.
Past 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us on your ride home. Stay tuned. We got some brand new music heading your way on the other side.
You sure look like you could use some help.
I sure could. I'd appreciate it.
I used to have a truck just like this.
I've had this one probably 20 years. It sure has been good to me.
We're a Ford family too.
I sure appreciate you helping me like this. By the way, my name's Charles.
Glad to meet you, Charles. I'm Brian. You be careful going home now.
All right, you do the same.
At Brian Tolliver, we're along for the ride.
Commercial Glass and Mirror is owned by David Gideon, the father of 3 different Wildcats, including Gage, who's currently a key player on the Wildcats golf team. If you're looking for the best residential and commercial glass replacement services around, call Commercial Glass and Mirror at 903-885-2661. You can find them on the service road at 405 Interstate Highway 30. We're huge fans of Commercial Glass and Mirror, and we know that you will be too.
Toby Boatman Garage Doors is a family-owned and operated business that has served Hopkins County and surrounding areas for 20 years. They provide high-quality and long-lasting work that you can find on their Facebook. Call or text 903-348-6170 for all your residential and commercial garage door needs, including installation and repairs. No matter how big or small your job is, Toby Boatman Garage Doors will fix you up. Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without any trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today at Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. Hooten's Hardware in Emory, Texas, which features brands such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware is more than just nuts and bolts. You can find Hooten's at 1139 West, East Lennon Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com.
Chick-fil-A is where everyone is the guest of honor. No matter your lifestyle or taste buds, grilled, fried, or spicy, there's something for everyone. Delivering and catering is also available for all those hungry cats. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. We look forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats.
The Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock and 10:45. Or catch their live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come and find a place to belong at TWBC. Visit the Way Bible Church at 674 FM 2560 in Sulphur Springs. The Way Bible Church is building a beautiful new building that I know everyone is going to want to check out. Also, a big shout out to Joel, TWBC's pastor, who is a big supporter of us here at Chad's Media.
It's been one of the hottest summers ever, and I can't think of a better time to introduce you to our friends over at Donnie's Heat and Air. Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service is locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience, and they look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service, or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs. D&B Loans, your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets and mattress sets. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. Owned by Jennifer Clark and Wiley Roden, they are huge supporters of the Wildcats, including grandson Matthew Clark, who's on the football team, and granddaughter Kylie Clark, who is a varsity cheerleader.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call. Stop by or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
It's back to school time and it's about to get super busy. Are you tired and stressed? Do you need to get into a healthier routine? Let me help you. The FitWit meal planning program helps give your body the fuel it needs to live a healthier life during these busy times while helping achieve fitness goals and save money. It also fixes the confusion of, what should I eat? Let me help you find that better, healthier routine and to start feeling good about yourself so you can focus on what matters most. Follow FitWit on Facebook and Instagram and message me today to begin your journey.
Mayo Appliance Services, providing service calls, diagnostics, and repair for all home appliances with fast, affordable, and reliable service guaranteed. Located in Sulphur Springs, Mayo Appliance Services provides in-home service to all surrounding areas for repair of washers, dryers, stovetop ovens, refrigerators, ice makers, dishwashers, you name it. For more information, call 903-951-4500 or visit mayoapplianceservices.com to see how they can help you today. Here in Hopkins County, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give Josh a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today.
Easley's Liquid Fertilizer and Custom Pasture Spraying is a family-owned and operated business that provides year-round custom agriculture spraying services of farms, ranches, and acreages. Owned by Rodney Easley, Easley's Liquid Fertilizer is a huge supporter of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, including Trent Easley, who's one of the coaches for your Wildcats. As an authorized dealer for Monty's plant and soil products, they can provide everything that your crops and soil need. Their goal is to help farmers be more successful. Give Rodney a call at 214-837-2206.
J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Wildcats, you can find them on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go see Jay.
For over 70 years, the mission at Bell Concrete has been to provide quality products and efficient service to their clients in the ready-mix industry. They take pride in conducting business with honesty and integrity. Their concrete mix designs are tested and proven to withstand the test of time. No matter how big or small your job is, Bell Concrete has you covered. Give them a call at 903-885-3126. Bell Concrete, meeting the needs of their customers for over 70 years.
Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Essential Business Solutions can solve your IT needs. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Click the link and set up a consultation today.
Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty is your hometown realtor. Getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs? Katie was born and raised here in Hopkins County, and she even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie Adair. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I, to see how she can put you in a new home today. We are back. Thank y'all for joining us here for the Brian Tolliver Ford halftime show. I told y'all we would be joined by Kirk Reams, and we are. Kirk, thanks for taking the time to join us here tonight.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity, man. I've never been up here in this press box, and you guys live like presidents up here, let me tell you.
Yes, sir, it is very nice, especially after doing some road games and everything. We're very grateful to be up here for sure. Great first half. Wildcats leading 21-0. How are you feeling about tonight's game?
Well, like I was saying a while ago to you guys before we started, starting out it was kind of slow, looked kind of, don't know what's going to happen here. And then the guys picked it up, and, now we're sitting at 21-0. So, hey, I'm liking it.
Yes, sir. For anyone who doesn't know, you're the father of Grayson Reams.
The one and only Grayson Reams.
Yes, sir.
Number 25.
Number 25 for your Wildcats.
Proud of that boy.
Oh yes, sir. We were talking about before we were on air, but love that tight end, kind of the B-back as we call it, position he plays. They do a great job.
Yeah, he enjoys that position. Like he loves blocking. Like I was telling you guys a while ago, he tries to do it on me at home. I say, hey, watch out, you're gonna break the old man's leg, But he gets out there and pushes and bangs around on the field. And if you'll watch him a little bit, he'll even when the play's almost over, he's still out there pushing and going. So, loving that.
Yes, sir. You, as we mentioned earlier, with Hooten's Hardware, and obviously, I was telling you, being from Miller Grove and my father being a farmer and everything, I'm very familiar with Hooten's Hardware. But for some of our viewers who might not be as familiar with them, you can tell us a little bit about Hooten's Hardware.
Well, I hope I have like 2 hours to tell about Hooten's Hardware. But no, we're in Emory, Texas. Of course, I'm a Sulphur Springs boy. I actually live in Dyke, and I graduated from Sulphur Bluff. But both of my boys went here, and working at Hooten's in Emory, been there 20 years, and we can't thank our customers enough. We have a huge customer base that come from pretty much. We have a lot of customers from Sulphur Springs area, and of course Miller Grove, and even Mount Pleasant, Mount Vernon area, and Greenville and whatnot. But we do a lot of lawn and garden stuff as far as we sell outdoor power equipment like Echo and Steel and Cub Cadet mowers and Skag mowers. Also do have a full-line hardware store, all your core hardware departments as, plumbing, paint, and so forth, and sell metal building materials. So if you're thinking about building a metal shop or what have you, just give us a call. So have full lumber yard for building houses, whatever you want to do. We're full line, and we try to cover all the bases. If one side of the business is slow, the other side's picking up for it. So.
Yes, sir. Y'all's slogan, more than just nuts and bolts. It sounds like that is very, very true.
Yeah, we have lots of nuts and bolts too, but we also have a metal fabrication shop. We have 8-bay welding shop to where we can do repairs. We do a lot of manufacturing out of there. We build a lot of our own feeders and several other things there, and some implements, that you'd put on the back of your tractors and whatnot. But we're pretty diversified and like to sell more than nuts and bolts, if you will.
Listen, I'm fired up. And I'm ready to get outside and do something handy now. I mean, after that spiel, I feel like I can, and I wouldn't say I'm a hardware guy, but now there sounds like a lot of things that I want to get into.
Ron, let me tell you, everybody's a hardware guy.
Right. I just haven't reached that stage in my life yet.
You will.
That dad era. Yeah. Unfortunately,
You're getting there?
I'm getting there. I feel like graduated college. I have an adult job now. I'm a has-been if there's ever been one, Tyler.
Me and you, both former college athletes. Now we do this.
Yeah, come up there, and if you got any questions, Ron, I'll be happy to help you with your home project of any sort. Yes.
Home project. I'm going to figure out what that is first, and then I'll be there.
Have you got a leaky faucet?
A leaky faucet? No leaky faucets.
Have you got a leaky toilet?
No leaky toilets.
How about a cracking board on your deck?
Surely there's a cracking board somewhere.
Surely.
I can definitely do some lawn and garden stuff. Everybody can have a better lawn.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's right.
I gotta say, you said from Dyke to Emory every single day. That's a little bit of a drive, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing that for 20 years now.
You about got Highway 19 figured out.
Yes. My truck is on autopilot every morning. Just get in and sleep from there to work. So
if they were to plant a new tree, you would notice, I feel like.
Yeah, probably so. I've seen a lot of houses come and go and that kind of stuff, but it's a pretty drive down Highway 19,
Right from 19 to 69, at least it's easy. Yeah.
Yep, once you get to Highway 69 there in Emory, make a right and go down about a mile on the left-hand side. We're Hooten's Hardware. You can't miss us.
Yes, sir. Still want to make sure everyone knows. We know everyone loves to tune in for the Wildcats band and the Blue Blazes. Who doesn't? We love to tune in for that. So once they get started, we will make sure to get out of the way and everything. But Kirk, what are you hoping to see for the rest of this game?
Man, just the energy. There's been some great catches tonight. On the tippy toes on the sidelines kind of deal. And just guys keep the energy up. The defense is looking pretty good, and the guys doing what they do best, and I'm telling you what I really like about is the defense is congratulating the offense, and the offense is congratulating the defense. These guys are all on the same page, and it's just great to watch it. So.
Yes, sir. You love to see that, the two units, coming together as one.
Absolutely.
Again, we want to thank you so much for coming up here, hanging out with us, and telling us more about Hooten's Hardware.
Thanks for the invite, and I see all this food and stuff you guys get to eat all the time, and we're sitting out there. Of course, we get all the smells down in the crowd and stuff,
Yes, sir.
So we don't envy that. So anyway. But yeah, thank you guys so much for giving us the opportunity and the advertising opportunity as well.
Yes, sir. Y'all make sure to you heard all the information. We'll keep telling you more about it. Y'all make sure if you're in Emory to visit Hooten's Hardware, and we're gonna get out of the way so y'all can watch the Wildcat band and the Blue Blazes.
Awesome.
now, ladies and gentlemen, Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents the award-winning Blue Blazes as they spread up the band. This year are Jocelyn Arenas, Peyton Ball, Sarah Voss, and Lacey Williams. Officers for the 2022 to 2023 line are Senior Lieutenants Carter Carlson, Jackie Monroe, Senior Lieutenants Emily James, Tyler Scoggins, Co-Captain Jocelyn Lanez, and Captain Olivia Worth. The Blazers would like to give a shout out to the Blaze of the Week, Gracie Johnson, and the Spirit Girl of the Week, Layla Poe. The Blazers want to thank the Spotlight Teacher of the Week, Mrs. Amber Warren. The Blazers are under the direction of Meredith Dial and Assistant Director Shaylee Caldwell. The Blazers would like to highlight their sponsors of the week, Family Bank Vet Services, Masterpiece Ultrasounds, The Key Fencing and Decks, Mike Mason, Monty and Debbie Howard, Vortex Tractor, and Nottingham Dodge. Now, join the Blazers as they travel into the unknown with an exciting skirt routine. gentlemen, here they come. Say it with me. Man, oh man, that Wildcat band. The band is being led off the field by senior drum leader, Captain De La Rosa, and juniors, Captain Sergeant, Eric Mercedes, and Laura Menard. The Wildcat band would like to recognize this week's Section of the Week and Spirit Stick recipient, the Tuba Section. And this week's band members of the week are Brooklyn Person and Austin Watland. Tonight, the Wildcat band continues to take flight with our show. Come fly with us.
Throughout history, dragons have held a place of fear. They shake the ground and scorch the earth, but perhaps what is most shocking, the most awe-inspiring, is their ability of flight. What if our preconceived notions about them are wrong? What if we don't have to be afraid? What if we could fly with them?
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
so much for your support. In advance, the Wildcat Band travels to Boise tomorrow for competition. Performance time is 12:15. We are back from Gerald Prim Stadium, ready for the second half. Wildcats leading 21-0. Ryan, great second quarter. I mean, at the end of the first quarter, it was 0-0. The Wildcats put up 21 points there in that second quarter. A lot of shutouts going on around the district so far, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, a lot of great defense being played. Let me get the... Here we go. Okay, we've got Anna is up 33-0 over Maybank, middle of the third quarter. It looks like Kaufman is up 20-0 over Paris at half, and of course Sulphur Springs is up 21-0 over Community at start of the third quarter.
Yeah, Kaufman and Paris playing almost the exact same game Sulphur Springs and Community are playing here tonight.
So with all that, you know, obviously this isn't super accurate, but you'd like to think that those are the three favorites in the district.
So I want to point out, before the season started, I didn't put this in an article or anything, but privately, a lot of the predictions were Paris 1, Kaufman 2, Anna 3, Community 4. And I actually had Anna as 1, Community, Sulphur Springs, and then I had Paris kind of as the 4. And a lot of people gave me a lot of flack for that. And every now and then, you get one right, man.
Yeah, and I would say that...
Granted, it could still go that way. You know, it's very early, but...
Yeah, and I would say the only one in there that I feel confident that's going to be a playoff team is Kaufman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... Paris might be pretty disappointing this year to a lot of people. It looks that way.
Community or Maybank, either one. You know, I think those three, Kaufman, or I think Anna and Kaufman, or Anna's number 5 in the state, you know.
Right.
Sulphur Springs, very strong. So it's the rest of them kind of fighting for that number 4. The kickoff is out of bounds. So that's how we'll get the second half started.
Not exactly how you want to start.
No. But see how the Wildcats, if they can stay as hot in the second half as they did in the first half, hoping not to cool down any. But for anyone that does need some cooling down, give our friends at Donnie's Heating and Air Conditioning Service a call. They're locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience, and they look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service, or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs. So I guess we're going to re-kick this thing, Ryan.
Yeah, and in high school, I'm okay with it because it's not like you've got a kicker that's going to be able to boot a touchback from 5 yards back in a high school football game.
That's true.
And with the kick only go, what does out of bounds go to? The 35?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're standing at the 25 already. And so
right.
I like the move. And also, the kicking team has already run down once.
True.
So I like the move there. Bit of a gamesmanship move.
Got to point out Brian Rodriguez on the kick. He got some love in our comments earlier. There was a shout out to Brian Rodriguez, and man, does that kid have a cannon of a leg. And again, just boots that thing. Filled it right at the 10. Bring it to the 20. Up to the 25 where they originally lined up. On the return, was that maybe going to go out? Or?
You let that go out of bounds.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it was going to.
You just watched it go out of bounds.
And then you let them kick it again.
A third one.
You do it a third time.
Let's run it back again.
So they actually ended up losing 5 yards.
Yeah.
Come on, community.
I will say, though, your offense has been struggling tonight. Maybe you just take a shot at, hey, let's see if I can,
I'm okay with that.
I don't know if that was his thought process when he fielded it, but I can make an argument that it was.
Yeah, Tyler, down 21 here. Obviously, you know, in the locker room, you're telling your guys, hey, we can't get 21 back in one play.
Yeah.
But we got to chip away. Got to chip away.
Now they do give it to Quentin Hall in the first carry. We didn't see as much of him in the first as I would have thought.
Very, very quiet first half. Of course, they only had the ball. But they had the ball 3 times?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that 3 times? Wow. It was a really quick first half. Lasted an hour.
Yeah, it was quick. It's quick. Sulphur Springs had the ball, was it 4 times? Because you scored 3 times, and I know there was once at least that you
They didn't score the first drive.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you had the ball 4 times, Community would have only had it either 3 or 4 as well. 2nd and 8. And it is another give to Hall. He does pick up another 1 or 2, but that is going to make 3rd and medium/long. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
I just don't know that Community has the goods to make a comeback here. I mean, and it's like I said when the game started. They do not want to play from behind.
Right.
This is not a play from behind offensive scheme.
You might be getting close to the point of just having to go from the shotgun more regularly.
Yeah.
We kind of pointed out earlier in the game, it looked like the quarterback had an arm, but
I think he does. But if it's a triple option team, they probably are not great at receiver.
Yeah.
As a whole.
3rd and 6.
False start.
There is a false start. Yeah. Yeah, just because sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to say it looked like Drew Hodges.
He pointed that out.
Provoked the officials to call the false start there. But go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes all you got to do is point. But I was going to say, just because you run the triple option, that does not mean your quarterback can't throw at all. But
right,
it could mean maybe your receivers aren't as great. It could mean anything. But
yeah, but teams that can chunk the rock don't run the triple option. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes would never play triple option in his entire life.
It's fair. Calvin Johnson, though, one of the greatest receivers of all time.
Went to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
And Demarius Thomas went to Georgia Tech. That's just great recruiting.
That always takes me off guard. Drop it back to pass, and it is complete. I want to point out Luke Caton did a great job of getting to the quarterback there, but he also did a great job of getting rid of it. Great pass, great catch, just not quite far enough.
I mean, Tyler, I almost feel like it's 4-down territory for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think it is.
For the Community.
Definitely, we talk a lot about risk and reward. The reward is definitely, I believe, worth the risk. 4th and 1. That clock already is rolling 9.5. Already seen 3.5 minutes go by. Or 2.5 minutes, rather. Back in their usual formation. It is a give. And he's got the first down.
Good run.
It was.
It's a good run.
He really, I thought, did a great job of following his blockers as long as he could. Got the first down. Moves it up to the 42. Even if they go score on this drive, depending on how long it takes, I think if you're Sulphur Springs, you're okay with it.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, you don't want to give up points right out of the half, but I mean, Tyler, we're already under the 9-minute mark for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I missed my chance to say 9:03.
There you go. You've been doing well with that.
I'll get a 9:03. That 4th quarter, I'll be on the lookout. 1st and 10 from the 42. Another give. Another strong run. Another first down.
Yeah, there you go. This has been a good drive for Community.
Don't lose the first down there. Get a little chippy out here.
Yeah, a little bit of an extracurricular right there.
I think you see that a good bit in the second half of games.
Oh yeah, of course.
Especially linemen and stuff, getting sick and tired of looking at the other guys. Does get it up to the 46. 8:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Ooh.
Big hit.
Big hit. Again, Zach Thomas.
No, that's David Campbell, it looks like.
Oh, I can't read numbers. You're correct.
David Campbell.
16 and 18 look a lot. There. Yeah, great play by David Campbell.
Screaming through the offensive line, excuse me.
Thank you for correcting me. That's way too good of a play to not credit the right person. I apologize. 16 and 18. Kind of looked alike from there. I got to ask, the Community has come out really well in this half. How much of this drive do you think was scripted out? A lot of times coaches try to script out a
Well, they've obviously decided that they're going to stay true to what they call, and I respect that. I think that's and again, they're showing that even 2nd and 11, now it's going to be 3rd and about 2. Good flag, though.
See what the flag is.
Might be an offensive hold. I don't know. It's a couple yards down the field, but it's right where the ball carrier was. So
yeah, that would put a big damper on things for the community drive.
Can't have a hold here. Can't have a hold here.
Granted, if it's defense, if that helps you out, even
right,
gives you even more momentum. They're really having to talk this one out. See all that confetti flying everywhere?
Yeah, seems to student section.
Non-flagrant targeting, number 7 of the defense. 15-yard penalty for the end of the run. Automatic first down. That is number 7's first non-flagrant targeting foul.
Non-flagrant targeting.
How often do you hear that one?
You don't. In college, you get ejected for targeting. And if it's the second half of a game, you get ejected for the first half of the next game.
Yeah. Luckily, just the first for Riley there.
So, yeah, good play turned better for community.
Yeah,
got something brewing here.
All the way up to, where are they at? 24, 23? 23. Another run. Another solid game. And, another solid game. Getting close.
Gabe Duran has really been the stronger runner tonight
he is their second leading rusher this year.
Braves. Okay.
And let me find his stats here in a second. He's had a solid statistical year. I believe he averages about 70 yards per game.
Well, I mean that's solid. But Quentin Hall's right at 100 yards a game, and so we kind of talked about him being the guy, and we've seen less of him tonight.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, 2nd and short. It's 4-down territory, if you ask me.
See what the penalty is.
I'm thinking that's probably false start. It was close, though. It could be neutral zone infraction.
If they get another penalty like that, that'll be
Pro snap. False start.
False start. There we go.
5-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
So on Duran, 44 carries this year for 303 yards. That's an average of 6.9 and an average of 60.6 per game. So also a very efficient runner.
Right.
You also got Hernandez, who averages 6.4 per carry. Roan, who averages 11.6.
So they got a lot of dudes touching the ball, is what you're telling me.
I mean, it sounds like on average they're getting 6, 7, 8 yards per. Because it was 2nd and 3, that brings up a 2nd and 8 after the false start. Blue Barrage is blue barraging. Drew Hodges has been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, I feel like Drew Hodges has played really well tonight.
He has. It might be making the case for Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. One of these days, the defensive player is going to get it. Real early in the season, there was a game where we didn't have the player of the game yet. But that week 1, Riley Hammond's made a very strong case for it. It was a game he had 2 picks. Landon Fields had a game with 2 picks.
Gave it to him.
We did. Yeah. You're right. 3rd and 8 from the 21. Dropping back to pass. Ooh. Completed pass.
Golly.
What a catch. Ty Bobby with a huge hit. But
that's a great throw and catch. I wasn't so sure that Ty Bobby didn't intercept it.
I know.
Kind of looked awfully reminiscent of a Russell Wilson interception in the end zone a couple Super Bowls ago.
Ty Bobby with the Malcolm Butler play.
Right.
It makes it 1st and 10 from the 11. What's your favorite? I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Would it be like 1st and 10 from the 12, 1st and 10 from the 13? What's your favorite where you can get the first down?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what you want. Because then if you fall short of the end zone, it's still a new set of downs.
Right. It's like a 1st and goal with 2 sets of downs. Yeah. Blue Barrage continuing to blue barrage. So at a gain of 2, gain of 3. I would have even thought it was going to be a gain of that much. I really thought they got to him pretty much at the line, but it looks like he gained a couple. 2nd and 8 from the 9. 4:20 left in the third. They've had the ball this whole quarter.
They have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. And again, like you said, you don't want to give up points. But if it took the entire third quarter to do so, it really doesn't hurt the Cats all that much.
At that rate, even if you were to turn it around and 3 and out, you know?
Right.
Obviously, you hope you don't, but be midway through the fourth till they got the ball again.
About 3rd and 6.
From the 7. Going for the record for fastest quarter ever. Another give, trying to make his way to the outside, cuts back in.
Looks like he's going to get in there.
Yeah, Community on the board.
Gabe Duran, another strong run.
Man's a baller.
First Braves touchdown of the night. Tyler, we've got a ball game.
We do. And that was, I'm trying to, I don't want to lie to you, so let me make sure I have my math correct before I start trying to say things that aren't correct.
Ooh, nearly blocked that kick.
Almost,
Ooh,
but
we're gonna have a flag roughing the kicker.
You're right.
Typically will be assessed on the kickoff. A lot of times they'll move it up, and a team will elect to maybe pooch it, have an opportunity to go and make something happen, which is exactly what Community needs. They need a special teams play.
Number 45, the defense. That plays decline. The score's good.
Well, that's going to make it 21-7. I know everyone in Sulphur Springs is loving this 14-point lead, including our friends at Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square, or use one of their many convenient drive-thru services. Visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187. We want to tell you about our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership, a Mark of Excellence award winner. J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Wildcats that they're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads at J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go see Jay. Ryan, that was the first touchdown allowed by the Wildcats since the opening drive of the Liberty Outlaw game. So that's almost 7 quarters. A return by Matt Mitchell gets him all the way up to the 40.
Good heads-up play just to go and recover the ball there. Obviously, Community's trying to make something happen, putting that ball on the ground.
I want to tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. Managed IT service, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They make technology more accessible. Wildcats finally getting the ball with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive was 8 minutes and 47 seconds. Wildcats finally getting started. It's a give to CJ. CJ very quickly said, let me get this first down and get us up to the 50.
He's got to be closing in on 100 yards, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
No, I would think he's very close.
He's going to have 100 yards tonight.
Especially if you're talking total. I know you're talking rushing, but if you're talking total, I would think he's got it or close. Yeah.
Right.
Was going to make a note. Community has allowed a 100-yard rusher in each of their last 2 games, so we'll see if this makes it 3 straight. This time it's a pass and it's picked off. Just the 3rd interception of the year for Brady Driver. This one's returned all the way to the 36 or the 37. And just like that, Community might be putting themselves back in it.
That's exactly what Community needed. And, Brady Driver, he had Cooper Faircloth over the middle there, and I think he was open. He just threw it a little high.
Yeah.
It went over Cooper Faircloth's head. Safety made a good play on it. And, I mean, it happens. That happens.
Ryan getting the ball there at the 30. What is that? 7.
Yeah, that's huge. You know, if you're the Wildcat defense here, you got to respond. The problem is you were just on the field for a long time.
Yeah, very winded probably.
And
it's go time.
Got to make a stop here.
The Blue Barrage does exactly that in a stop, about a 1 yard gain. They get to people quick, don't they?
Yeah, that's a big loss. You don't want that on. Excuse me, I was looking at it backwards. Couple yard gain.
2nd and 8. But no, they do. They get to the ball quick. You know, even then, a lot of the bigger runs we've seen tonight have been because they after contact. You know, I feel like
right.
More often than not, they get there very quickly. 150 left. 2nd and 8. And again, they get to him at about the line of scrimmage.
Our boy Laren Vaughn on the tackle.
Looks like Braden Morris was in there as well. Luke Caton. It's never... See, we can never name the tackler because it's always three of them.
It's always like
tackling.
4 guys.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no idea who it was credited to, but... Third and 9. Granted, this is very well 4th down territory for community, and I think, you know, just a few minutes ago you were down 21. You got a chance to get within 7. Got to take advantage of this opportunity. Dropping back to pass. Ooh! And it's out! Drew Hodges with the strip and the recovery. What a night for Drew Hodges. The sack, the fumble, all of it. That's huge.
You know, you throw the interception there. Community's got some momentum. They just scored a touchdown. They're about to have an opportunity to score another. And the Blue Barrage comes up huge there. Drew Hodges with the strip sack, recovery. And just like that, Sulphur Springs has all the momentum again. And it's a huge play, Tyler.
It's huge.
Any way you cut it, that's a huge play.
It really is. 3rd and 9, and it was he not only got the strip, but the recovery. I feel like that's fairly rare. A lot of the time, someone else might get the recovery. 1st and 10 starting right at the 50. 1 minute, 1 second left in the 3rd quarter. Gonna give it to CJ. CJ. Ooh, with the stiff arm. Down the sideline. That's a gain of almost 30.
I mean, that was a Derrick Henry stiff arm to the face. Big run by CJ Williams. He's over 100 yards now.
Yeah, he got it now. CJ said not today. Ryan, less than a minute left in this 3rd quarter. We need to start timing these things. That has to be our quickest. Our quickest of the season.
That one was real quick.
About as quick as CJ can pick up 30 yards. It's quick. 1st and 10 from the 24. So it was a gain of 26. Giving it to him again. Try to get outside. And another gain of 4. Wildcats will have to run at least one more play this quarter. So there's 35 seconds on the play clock and 40 on the game clock. Might just give it to him again here. Keep that clock running. Got Jackson Hare, Cooper Faircloth on the right. Chris Adams on the left. Again, a give to CJ. He makes at least one miss to spin. Another very solid run for CJ Williams. And I think that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. No, clock stops because of the 1st down. Now, very well. Was it a 1st down? Why is the clock stopped? Okay. It is a 1st down. That's why the clock stopped. They could run another play. Now the clock's running. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Wildcats leading 21-7, and they've got it on the 20 with a chance to score again inside the Bell Concrete red zone. Ryan, getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Katie was born right here in Hopkins County and even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie Adair. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, Kati. See how she can put you in a new home today. And again, Wildcats hungry for another win. They might need to go visit our friends at Chick-fil-A, where everyone is a guest of honor. No matter your lifestyle or taste buds, grilled, fried, or spicy, there's something for everyone. Delivering and catering is available for all you hungry cats out there. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. They look forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats. I know I told you this earlier, but I think our friends at Easley's Liquid Fertilizer and Custom Pasture Spraying also enjoying this. Family owned and operated. They provide year-round custom agriculture spraying services of farms, ranches, and acreages. Owned by Rodney Easley, they are huge supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. As an authorized dealer for Monty's plant and soil products, they can provide everything that your crops and soil need. Their goal is to help farmers be more successful. Give them a call at 214-837-2206. 21-7 as we're ready to get this fourth quarter started from the 14 inside the Bell Concrete red zone. Brady keep it in himself. They sniffed that one out. He's trying to make his way to the outside, and he at least gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's the flag. There's a bunch of flags, and we've got some extracurricular. There's going to be a lot more than there was. It's the most amount of people I've ever seen on a field in my life.
Well, Tyler, I'll tell you what. Obviously, we don't want to see extracurriculars after the play, but you blow up the quarterback like that on the sidelines, it's kind of an understood that, you're going to have his back. And so Sulphur Springs side obviously did.
There was no question about that.
I hope there's not an ejection. Sometimes in that situation there will be.
It looked like there could have been. We'll have to see.
Fortunately, in high school football, there's no replay. The NFL or college, they can really go back and.
It's true. Talking about having people's back. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give him a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. He just won an award for Top Life Agent of District 4 Division 2, so big shout out to Josh.
Tyler, I'm afraid that there is going to be an ejection on this one. They're talking too long. It could be both teams, could be Sulphur Springs, because sometimes if it's on their sideline, you really can't leave your sideline to go onto the field to do that. It's actually typically you do get ejected for that.
Want to give a big thank you to Kirk Reams for joining us again at the half on behalf of everyone over at Hooten's Hardware in Emory. He told us all about him, but let's listen in and see what this call is. This one might come with some explaining on our end, so have to take a listen.
It's about both teams. Personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 8 of the defense. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5 of the offense. He also had a second unsportsmanlike conduct foul as he continued to participate. Number 5 is disqualified from the remainder of the game.
Well, that is a pair of penalties for both sides. We haven't been told. I mean, is that just offsetting? Is it, or what?
Well, so it's actually, yeah, it is going to be offsetting.
So was this flag never picked up, or was another one thrown? There's another flag on the ground.
No, you've got the late hit, but then CJ comes over, kind of retaliates. And apparently, they're saying that he, didn't stop the act of retaliation, so they gave him 2 flags. So that act, it might be minus 15 for Sulphur Springs. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean that's a tough situation. Obviously, you got to defend your quarterback. You hate that it was your biggest offensive weapon.
Yeah, especially without Malachi out here. CJ's played a very big role for the offense here tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean somebody's got to step up here. Brady's got to step up here. He's got to spread the love. Jackson Hare, Cooper Fairclough, Skylar Lewis.
We'll probably see a lot more Rose Luke.
You've got
at
Rose
running
Luke.
back. Yeah,
it is what it is. It happened. You got to. You can't let that affect you.
So we were at the 14. Now you're back at the 28.
It will still be first down though.
First and 10.
Because it was all after the play, so it's still first down.
So that's not as bad.
No.
And still probably in field goal range. We're close to it. Dropping back on first down. He's going to make something happen with his legs. Brady almost gets the first down. Now,
I'm shocked that you didn't get illegal, roughing the passer there with the. I mean, he hit him real high.
Yeah. I almost thought he had been stripped or something back here. It was really tough to see.
That really should have been roughing the passer.
Yeah.
You can't touch the quarterback's head at all.
No, that's going to make it second and short. Ball was on the 28, now on the 20, so what, second and 2. Right at the 20, so once again, back inside the Bell Concrete red zone. Empty backfield. Brady keeping it himself. He's got the first down. Still going. Coming to the outside now, Brady! Ooh!
They're going to mark him short of the end zone.
Just a bit
That's
short.
a great run, though.
Great run. Started at the 20 and made it inside the 1. Everyone down there on the sideline wanted a touchdown, didn't they?
Right.
Wildcats need just 1 more yard.
I'm definitely thinking. Bulls package, Brady QB sneak.
Could be a chance for Rose Luke to get his first career touchdown.
In fact, I'm certain that's what they're going to run.
Well, usually they have the running back in front, and that is our first timeout of the second half. 10:35 left in the third. 21-7. .10:35 left to go. Wildcats up by 14, and they need just 1 more yard to make it a 3-score game. Again, I want to thank Kirk Reams for joining us at the halftime show on behalf of Hooten's Hardware in Emory. I know he told y'all way more about them than I could, but they feature brands that you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Stihl, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You visit them on East Linden Drive in Emory, or give them a call at 903-473-8788. Visit the website hootenstihl.com. Also want to thank everyone for hanging out with us on the live stream tonight. You can also check a live stream from the Way Bible Church later this weekend. They want to welcome you home. 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can catch a live stream at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church. All right, first and goal from inside the 1. Will we see another Brady Driver touchdown? Will we see Rose Luke's first career varsity touchdown? Bringing him in. Brady keeping it himself. And for the second time tonight, Brady Driver rushes it in. It's his 4th total. Just like that, Wildcats up by 3 scores again.
I could see Brady QB sneak coming from a mile away.
Yeah, you called that one before the timeout.
Oh, yeah. That's a big touchdown right there, Tyler. I mean, Community had a chance to get back into this thing after the interception, but strip sack, recovered. Sulphur Springs made the most of it. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
They about got that one down.
That's a lot in a row.
It is a lot in a row. 28-7, there's just 10:30 left in this game. Want to tell you about our friends at Mayo Appliance Service, providing service calls, diagnostics, and repair for all home appliances with fast, affordable, and reliable service guaranteed. Located in Sulphur Springs, Mayo Appliance Service provides in-home service to all surrounding areas for repair of dishwashers and dryers, stovetops and ovens, refrigerators and ice makers, dishwashers, you name it. For more information, call 903-951-4500 or visit mayoapplianceservices.com to see how they can help you today. Ryan, I wanted to tell you, coming into this game, Brady had some pretty impressive stats on the season. He had 10 passing touchdowns to just 2 picks. He had 4 rushing touchdowns for a total of 14 touchdowns to 2 turnovers. Now he's got 12 passing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns. So what's that? 18 total. Now he did throw another pick, but it went from 14 to 2 to 18 to 3. It's through 5, or well, now 6 games, I guess. But
That's a good
solid.
night. That's a good night.
If you'd have told me coming into the season that he'd be 18 touchdowns to 3 turnovers, I would have gladly taken that.
I'm not sure what the community sideline is asking for here.
I guess let's... Oh, I thought he was about to... It looked like he was about to, cut his mic on, but no. It'll once again be Brian Rodriguez to kick. 10.5 minutes left in this one. Returned at the 5. Wildcats going to get there quick. Brady, or Riley Hammonds rather, almost stripped him, but he gets past it, gets up to the 20. I don't think Riley was going for that. I think he was going for the strip personally, but...
It looked like there might have been a fumble. Community did recover, but...
Oh, yeah. After the... So they'll need 80 yards to go. Again, I want to thank everyone for choosing to spend your Friday night with us here on Chad's Media and Front Porch News. Hopefully you'll choose to do so again next week when the Wildcats travel to Maybank. It'll be a chance for us to hit the road again. Starting at the 21 with 10:21 left. Dropping back to pass.
Oh,
Ty Bybee almost got there.
You're gonna see Community throw the ball more. They have to. They're down 21. There's 10 minutes left in this one. A good Community drive has lasted 7 or 8 minutes of game time, and so they just, they can't afford that.
Yeah, the one touchdown drive was 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, it takes too long.
I'm almost surprised they're not just there. They are. Never mind. I was gonna say surprised they're not just coming out in the shotgun, but mention it and they will do it. Dropping back. Oh, that one is on the ground, but I think he hopped on it. And that was Luke Caton, I think, who knocked the ball out.
The Blue Barrage, man, they've really held their own. We talked about, what was it going to look like without Nick, and I think they've held their own tonight.
Yeah, they really have. Again, we were mentioning it earlier, but in the run game, in the pass game, they're getting in the backfield quickly. It's going to make for 3rd and 15 at the 16-yard line. Going back in their usual formation with some motion, dropping back, a little play action, this little screen pass, it looks like. Getting up to the 20, going down to the 24. So that's going to cut the yards they needed in half. They needed 15. They'll need 7 now. Now they are, it looks like, at least going to use their regular punt formation that we've been seeing here tonight.
I almost can't believe that they're punting. You know, earlier they go for it in a spot that I thought for sure they had to punt. Here,
now, granted, they did go for it from this same look. Could do the same thing.
Boy.
Not with a snap like that,
boy.
they won't.
Take the safety. Take the safety.
He got the punt off, but it was... And you get a safety either way.
You do get the safety, right? Yeah, right there.
The block kick to the back of the end zone results in a safety.
The only difference is...
Yeah. I mean, pretty heads-up play to try to punt that.
Although, if it's a touchdown instead of a safety, now it's not a heads-up play. Now it's a you should have just went on the ball.
That's correct. I wish I knew who blocked it. I couldn't.
Now, I believe it's Luke Caton, just by the way. That's who I thought got there.
Okay.
And Luke Caton was also the one who knocked the ball loose.
What a train wreck, man.
I would say, dude, that defensive line as a whole, but really him,
Bad
True
snap.
Hodges, David Campbell, a lot of those guys have had a really great night tonight.
I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for tonight, Tyler.
It's going to make it.
Cat's ball here. Pretty much the worst thing that could have happened right there.
Yeah, you're right. I still don't know if they were going to punt to begin with. They very well could have gone for it from that formation. But
it's like just go for it. Just actually have a
if you're
real
gonna
set
go for
and
it,
just
why
go
not
for
run
it.
an
Because I
actual
don't disagree with you. They've shown that they'll do whatever out of that formation, but just go for it with your normal offense.
So because it was a safety, they're kicking from the 20. I thought you had to punt.
You can decide.
Okay.
Yeah, you can decide.
I guess in high school football, your kicker probably kicks further than whoever your punter is, generally speaking. See that a lot of times anyway.
And vice versa, the pros, right.
So it's Jackson Hare on the return. He breaks free. He gets all the way to the 35. Jackson Hare.
That's a great way to make an impact. You know, Jackson Hare doesn't have a catch tonight, but picks up a great return right there.
Yep, it's big. 8 minutes, 34 seconds left in this one. Wildcats lead 23 points, and I know the good people at D&B Loans are loving that. D&B Loans is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. I was telling you earlier, owned by Jennifer Clark and Wiley Roten, they're huge supporters of the Wildcats, including their grandson Matthew Clark, who's on the football team, and granddaughter Kylie Clark, who's a varsity cheerleader. Wildcats lead by 23, 30-7, starting this one on the 30. And it's a give to Rose Luke. Solid run there. Solid run there. Gain of 8. I'd like to see more of him from this drive, you know? Great opportunity for him to get some varsity experience. And, you know, you're this close, almost in the red zone again. Might be a good opportunity for him to get his first career touchdown. First career varsity touchdown, rather. Looks like we've got Chris Adams checking in at receiver. We've seen a lot of Chris Adams here tonight, too. Both Adams and Rose Luke are sophomores right now. You've also got Jackson Hare at receiver, who's a freshman. Brady himself is a junior. A lot of depth. Speaking of, he's looking for Jackson. Ooh.
Oh, close.
Now, I will say, 2nd and 2 from the 22. I like that. I like taking a shot at the end zone. Because the first down is still manageable, you know, on a 3rd and 2. Grayson Reams checking back in. $7:50 left to go. Another give to Rose Luke. And he's got the first down.
Great run.
And Ryan, that puts them once again inside the Bell Concrete red zone. For over 70 years, the mission at Bell Concrete has been to provide quality products and efficient service to their clients in the ready-mix industry. They take pride in conducting business with honesty and integrity. Their concrete mix designs are tested and proven to withstand the test of time. No matter how big or small your job is, Bell Concrete has you covered. Give them a call at 903-885-3126. Bell Concrete, meeting the needs of their customers for over 70 years. Maybe we'll meet the needs of our customers for over 70 years, Ron. Reckon? 1st and 10, community gets there quickly. I want to point out the student section, all standing up, not a single person sitting down in that student section.
And it's a good showing from the student section tonight. Not a full crowd in the rest of the stands. Not a bad crowd. It's also 30-7
True.
with 6 minutes to go.
Even then, they were popping confetti earlier. See all the confetti on the field?
Well, they got a lot to be excited about.
They
It's been
do.
a long time since Sulphur Springs has had a playoff team, and I think that this is obviously a playoff caliber team.
I agree with you. Brady keeping himself this time, trying to get to the outside. He does. Gets all the way up to the 5. And he's trying to get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. All right, now that you're back inside the 5, do you think they try to do the Bulls package again? Do you think they try to give it to Rose Luke once or twice? What do you think?
I could see some Rose Luke carries here. Get the young man his first varsity touchdown.
Yeah, I think especially with a 23-point lead, you very well might be relying on him more and more throughout this district. It would be great to see him get his first touchdown. Gives him confidence and everything. Then again, you know how effective the Bulls package is, though, so who knows?
No Bulls package, but do have 2 B-backs in there.
It is a give, and once again, they get there quick. Make 2nd and goal.
Skylar Andrews is all over that one for community.
Something I didn't notice until tonight, but of course it's October, and a lot of pink accessories. All the players who have towels have pink towels. The cheerleaders got pink bows, pink pom-poms. A lot of pink in the student section as well. It's that time of year. Sale? Is that sale? Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 7. Brady keeping himself this time. Works his way up back to where they started originally, about the 4 or the 5. And a late flag.
Ah, man. Yeah, you don't want to have that. That's kind of shooting yourself in the foot.
After the play, would that make it 3rd still?
Oh yeah, third goal
from the.
And it's going to be wherever they mark it, minus 15.
Yeah, if they put it at the 4, I guess that moves it back to the 19.
Let's rule like conduct. Number 15 of the offense. 15-yard penalty for the end of the run. Be 3rd down.
All right.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Again, that's something we can learn from. That's working next week. You know, how many controllable mistakes can we eliminate? Right there, obviously that's just a mental thing.
3rd and goal from the 19. Clock down to 5:20.
Sulphur Springs takes their 2nd charge time of the half.
Five minutes and 12 seconds left in this one. 3rd and goal from the 19. Wildcats leading by 23. What do you think? 3rd and goal from the 19? Do you think you just put it on the ground and get your field goal, make it a little easier on yourself, or what do you think you do here?
Either way, just depends. I mean,
as long as you don't get sacked or anything,
I definitely think you line up and kick it if you don't score here. But I wouldn't mind dialing up a go down here to some single coverage.
Ooh, Brady avoids the sack to Jackson Hare. Touchdown! 19-yard pass to Jackson Hare. That is Brady's 5th total touchdown tonight. That puts him all the way up to 19 total, and it's Jackson Hare's 3rd receiving touchdown. I'm over here talking about running it, making the field goal shorter.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't have been more open. Jackson Hare, obviously that puts this one out of reach. Good snap, good hold. Almost got the block, but good kick. And the Cats take a 37-7 lead.
37-7 final for the remaining of the game.
Got some footballs being thrown into the stands. Trying to see what we're throwing over here. It almost looks like water bottles, but also not sure that that's what they would throw.
Tyler, we've got some final scores here. Oh, just one final score. Anna 40-0 over Maybank. Cats will be traveling to Maybank next week. Paris is down 34-14 with 11 minutes to go in that one.
So it was 0 points allowed, 14 points allowed, and 7 points allowed.
So far,
I read those backwards. I should have said 0, 7, and 14. But Ryan, there's still 5 minutes left to go in this one. But I think, if you're okay with it, we can wait another drive or two. But I think we might be time to name our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. What do you think?
I'm good with that.
So you and I had talked about, maybe some defensive players winning it. Now, do we have our first defensive winner?
First defensive winner of it being named.
Yeah.
Slaughter's. Yeah. Yes. Slaughter's Player of the Game. I think so. Yeah. Of course, Brady Driver, great night.
Yeah.
But I think defensively we had a worthy night.
I think so as well.
I'll let you say it.
We're going to go with the senior, number 60, Drew Hodges. Just an all-around great night from him tonight. Multiple tackles for loss and sacks, even a strip. Great game from Drew Hodges.
And I think the big kicker is, we get the turnover to squash any momentum that Community had of coming back, because they were in our territory to make it a one-score game, but Drew Hodges comes up big, gets a strip sack, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I don't think we can put enough emphasis on, it might be 37-7 in this one, but not that long ago it was 21-7 and they were in your territory. It was very close to being a 21 to 14 point game. That swing was so big that it now swings it all the way to 37-30
right.
or 37-7.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think we can put enough emphasis on that, and that is something that we'll talk about much more tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. right here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Wildcats Friday Night Light recap. Great play by Austin Chaney there. I'm excited for tomorrow morning's show. What about you?
Yeah, and it's the perfect way to start your morning for a great slate of college football games. There's actually some really good games at 11 o'clock.
Go Tigers!
You can listen to us at 10, and then start your day with that and go into the Red River rivalry. TCU Kansas, Tennessee LSU. Maybe finish your day off with Alabama A&M.
4:20 left in this one. Dropping back to pass. Looking down the sideline. Ooh, Ty Bybee almost had a pick. Yeah, I agree. Start your morning at 10 a.m. with us. And then once we get off there, I'll be watching my LSU Tigers hopefully try to upset Tennessee at home. I don't know how much I love their chances, but they're only a 2.5 point underdog. It is at home. It's at Death Valley. Who knows? Crazier things have happened, I suppose. That'll make it 3rd and... 6? Again, dropping back. That one's past
Oh,
Quentin
great
Hall.
catch.
Great catch by Quentin Hall. Gets him up to the 48.
You know, right here, Tyler, you know, obviously you want to finish this one out, but golly, you got to keep everybody healthy. Everybody has to be there at Maybank next week. This one's over. You got to stay healthy for district. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wildcats get the ball back. If we see Caden Mitchell go in.
Yeah. Another pass and almost another pick. And I got to point out, Ty Bobby once again close to getting a pick.
Does he have an interception this year? I feel like he's been close.
He has been close
I don't think he has
number
one.
of times. I don't have him written down as one, but it is much harder. Just because, like, if I miss something on Max Preps, you can go find the offensive ones. You can't find the defensive ones.
Landon Fields has some interceptions. Riley Hammonds has some interceptions. We need Austin Chaney and Ty Bobby.
And Jaden Nelson, always playing well. Again, dropping back. Again, finding someone. Wrapping him up.
Gotcher on the tackle.
To your point, Cade Mitchell is throwing with Brady over there on the sideline.
See, Tyler, I know what I'm talking about.
You do. He's taking snaps from Jeff Stevenson, the freshman. Jeff Stevenson, great to see him back in uniform.
Oh, yeah, that is great to see him back. You know, he had a pretty, I would say, significant injury early in the year.
Opening night, I believe.
Kind of got rolled up, but that's great to see the freshman back.
Absolutely. Anytime you can have a starting center as a freshman,
that's pretty big time.
Oh, yeah. So seeing him back is awesome. Breaking the tackle from Riley. Breaking another tackle.
Man.
All the way up to the 25. That was solid.
That's a great play by Quentin Hall. Broken tackle, another broken tackle, first down.
Looks like he's just as good in the passing game as he is the running game. And probably even better on defense than any of those, being that's what he's being recruited as. Again, can't thank y'all enough for choosing to spend your Friday nights with us. Ryan and I appreciate it. So does everyone here on the Chad's Media team. Big production here tonight from Tanner Crump, Abby Tips, Casey Chicas, Corey Hankins, as always. Big shout out to Chad and Logan. Another completed pass, and that one gets him inside the 15.
Stanfield on reception down to the 13-yard line, tackled by Hammonds. First down, Williams.
Clock down to just 2:05. Clock under 2 now. I think moving forward for the rest of district play, it'd be big for community to get a score here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, want to go out on a high note.
Especially passing the ball.
I believe that is his first rush tonight.
I don't remember any other ones. I think you're right. Now that's one thing you might would want to be a little careful with him.
I don't really want to run my quarterback down 37-7 with 1 minute to go.
Yeah.
That's not really what I'm looking for.
It's the district opener, got a lot of district left to go.
Yeah, and you know, let's talk about community for a second, because obviously their season has changed tonight. They, you know, you gotta go beat Maybank. You gotta go beat Paris. With there only being 6 teams in the districts and 4 playoff spots, community's fine. You don't have to beat everybody in the district to make playoffs. It's just that's the way it goes.
You know, theoretically, depending on how this plays out, you'd really only need wins over, let's say, Maybank and Paris, who also lost tonight. You beat both of them, there's a really strong chance you do get that 4th spot.
Yeah. So yeah, really, you talk about if every favorite wins, you only have to beat the 5th and 6th place team. Assuming all favorites win, you'd get that 4th playoff spot.
Right. Now, granted, is it going to go chalk? It very rarely does, but if it were to.
Right.
Yeah.
But hypothetically speaking, you only have to win 2 district ball games to get into the playoffs.
Right. And that is going to be a timeout from community. Their second of the half. Just a minute left in this game. We'll be back.
Hello, Hopkins County business owners. The Wildcat football team sure has gotten off to a great start, and our live broadcast has been a hit. Now it's your turn to join in with us for our next round of live sports coverage, including basketball, soccer, baseball, and my personal favorite, Lady Cat softball. With thousands of fans tuning in each week, let's support our Wildcats and your business. Contact me at Chad's Media today and help us cheer on even more of our Wildcat athletes.
Just 1 minute and 2 seconds left in this one, Ryan. It is 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line. They could pick up the first down without scoring, and they would get another set of downs, but with just 1 minute left, we'll see. They did call a timeout there, but I don't know if that was a result of a play clock running out or calling up a play. I really don't know. If they don't get the first down here, do you kick a field goal and just try to get some points on the board moving into next week, or do you go for it and try to get a touchdown? Probably depends on what happens. They drop back, pass out to Hall. He was tackled down early, and there's a flag on the play. So my scenario might not play out. I'm curious, though, what would you have done if they say there's no flag, they're a little short?
Numbers 8 and 75. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replay, 3rd down.
Okay. So it's going to make it 3rd and long. Humor me, though, with my hypothetical scenario. Let's say they go down and it would have been 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Do you kick a field goal, just get some points on the board? Or you're like, no, let's find a way to get a touchdown?
Not. You try to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about wanting to feel good. Nobody's going to really remember that field goal. You know, try to get somebody a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But nobody's feeling great after this one. I'll just be honest with you. Nobody wants to. 37-7 is not. It's not pretty. There's some spots that they got to go to the drawing board. But I think Sulphur Springs. I think that there's some.
Elected to take a timeout instead of a 10-second runoff.
And
takes their second charge of the half.
Another timeout from Community. So we'll be right back for the remainder of this game.
It's back to school time, and it's about to get super busy. Are you tired and stressed? Do you need to get into a healthier routine? Let me help you. The FitWit meal planning program helps give your body the fuel it needs to live a healthier life during these busy times while helping achieve fitness goals and save money. It also fixes the confusion of, what should I eat? Let me help you find that better, healthier routine and to start feeling good about yourself so you can focus on what matters most. Follow FitWit on Facebook and Instagram and message me today to begin your journey.
57 seconds left in this one. 3rd and 19 from the 22. Again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, everyone here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media really appreciates it. And again, hopefully you'll tune in with us same time, same place next week when the Wildcats travel to Maybank. Have a chance to start the... Ooh! Riley Hammonds found a way to get himself another interception.
It's been a while for him. He hadn't had one since week 1.
He's always close. But congratulations, Riley Hammonds. Get yourself another pick.
We are going to have Caden Mitchell come in. Now, they could just take a knee, but I'd be interested to see if they, run some plays with him. I guess this is probably his first varsity snap.
Yes.
Okay.
And to show how bright the future is here at Sulphur Springs, you've got a freshman at center right now. You've got a sophomore in Chris Adams. You've got a junior in Tristan Hankins. You've got a sophomore in Rose Luke. You've got a freshman in Jackson Hare. You've got a sophomore in Caden Mitchell. A lot of youth down there.
That's a great point, Tyler.
He does take the snap and just lands on it.
Smart move.
They'll have to snap it one more time.
That's not a super memorable first snap, but a smart one. Way to make the right play.
Sometimes making the smart play is all you can ask for.
They are going to have to snap it one more time, but Tyler, the Cats are 1-0 in district.
They are. Next week at Maybank, who had a tough one tonight, chance to improve to 2-0.
I'd be willing to bet that Sulphur Springs has never played Maybank either.
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet. Rose Luke.
Great run.
Breaking off a solid run to end the night. On behalf of everyone here at Chad's Media and my partner, Ryan Humphreys, Your Sulphur Springs Wildcats open district play with a 37-7 victory. Again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us here tonight. We will be back next week, same time, same place, as the Wildcats try to go 2-0 in district play against Maybank. I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see y'all next time.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. Jeez, no, please, no photos.
Cash on me, cash on you. 1, 2, 3, cash!